Alright, I'll start it up, but I don't expect much. I looked around, didn't see too many lives going on except for Brian B. I was hopping in there for quite a while for his no script. And like wasn't much else going on. So I had a few people ask me. I'll see if they pop in here. If they don't, I'll end it early tonight. Hey, what's going on, Deadpool? I was hanging out over there with Brian for his no script like I usually do. I had a few people ask if I was going live tonight. I said I don't think so, but just in case, here I am. What's going on, Polar Bear? And then obviously tomorrow night I will be live on Jody's fishing challenge again. Tomorrow's Thursday, so we'll be over there. Hey, what's going on, small town? Gonna wait and see if Charlie Brown pops in here. Like he was one of the first people that said, "Hey, are you going live tonight?" I was like, "Wasn't planning on it," but who knows? I've been bouncing around checking out some people's pike videos, first videos, some of the overseas boys, Brian B for his no script. Two Wheels Carp, what's going on? Uh anyways, just because a few people asked, I figured I'd throw it up just in case, but wasn't expecting to tonight, especially since we had such a great show last night and I was up until about 4:30 in my backyard, and then I was up until about 7:30 in my house, even though I had to work at 11. Been a long day. Oh, really? You got a second name or something? Two real one. Hey, just don't do that during a giveaway. You don't need two times the odds. I guess. You know what I'm getting at. That'd be bogus. Or is that your, did you just change the name? Is that the same account, but you changed your name, or is this like a second account? Just had to mow the grass today. Oh yeah, I did that a couple days ago myself, Chad, because the rain was coming today. We had another super freaking crazy, like 3 inches of rain in like 2 hours tonight. So I actually mowed a couple days ago. Oh, okay. I hear you, Deadpool. I appreciate that. Uh, yeah. The other day, I mowed the front and the back. That's why I had a fire pit last night. I had to do a whole bunch of mowing first so that me and my lady can enjoy the fire pit. And then once me and her was done with it and she came into bed, uh, I did my live last night with the fire pit behind me for a little while until it burnt out. Hey, Hogleg. I'm still wondering if Charlie Brown's coming in or not. Small town, what's up? Hogleg was I mean, not Hogleg. Charlie freaking Brown. How dare I just call Charlie Brown Hogleg? Charlie Brown was the first person for some reason, Jeremy, who asked if I was going live tonight, and then I had two people also messenger and ask if I was going live. Once again, I was not planning on it, but there's Jody in the house. Dang, I thought I would be first. Jody, you're too slow. You're too slow tonight, apparently. I'm surprised anybody was here. I just know I had a few requests, It happens. Like I get these comments or I get these messengers asking if I am, and I'm like, oh my God, no, I wasn't going to, but you know, if you're getting the request, you might as well at least think about it and then see what happens. So, hence the title. Martin, what's up, buddy? By the way, if one of the mods can be, well, Polar Bear is also a mod, so you can do your own thing. If nobody has Polar Bear the chat, can they please hook him up and stuff and check him out? Polar Bear is awesome. I love him. He's been one of my very first ever supporters, and he's also done some great things for other channels, including when he took Double down to meet his son. Great dude. But you are a mod, Polar Bear, so you can drop your own channel too for yourself, just in case you might get a hookup. There he is. All right, since I have Jody and Jeremy, I'm going to drop the link. Either one or both or neither could come up. You know me. I don't care if you do or not. I appreciate it if you do, but if you're not, don't worry about it. But just in case, this one is for Jeremy and Jody. If they happen to want to come up and speakify on some stuff for Thursday or beyond. But don't worry about it if you guys are already in bed or if you're already whatever. I just know Jeremy was one of the first one that said, "Hey, are you going live tonight?" And then I had 3 people in Facebook Messenger ask that too, so that's why I decided, well, I guess I can. Let me make it later, because I was watching Brian B over there on his normal late night show. But I figure by almost 1 in the morning, I can go ahead and go up, and if something happens, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Hey, Kenneth. She might mess up her hair. She gonna mess up your hair when you're pulling it out because she whooping that ass. Oh no, I almost did not. I'm gonna tell you a tip. If you're a heavy drinker and a heavy smoker, this is what just saved me from drinking cigarette butts. Pull the tab off of the one that you're ashing into. I was getting ready to sip that, but then I noticed there was no tab on it. That's my ashtray. Here is my good beer. All right. Yep. Once again, Jody beats Jeremy. She's already up there.
Yep. Once again.
Oh wait, hold on. I gotta turn up my speaker. I couldn't hear you. Oh, why is that saying call? Hold on. Oh, good dang it. I hit the wrong button. I'll be right back. I'm sure you guys can still see me and hear me, but I can't see you, so trying to swipe this stupid stuff. I'll be back there in a second.
This is my little friend.
It's goofy. When the phone is sideways like this, like now it's pulling up HBO Max. That's not what I'm trying to watch. The icons get iffy. I'm coming back. Y'all do you until I get back there. I gotta turn the phone a little more this way. Like just these icons are not swiping properly. Chrome. See, I can't clear this thing out of there. I can't see my tabs thing. This is so weird. I can't swipe my keyboard out of the way. I know you can still hear me because it happened at one time when I was looking sideways like this. You can probably even still see me, but I can't
I
see y'all.
can.
But
I can hear and see you.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I cannot see you. I can hear you. And I know you guys can hear me and see me because at night I was doing the sideways head tilt trying to get back in. That's what I'm trying to do now, but it's so I'm actually going to take the phone out of this damn thing and I'm going to get back in there. I'm going to look stupid for a minute probably because I'm going to, there it is. Now I can swipe this thing away and now I can probably get back in there in a second. There it is. Yeah, I can see the chat and everything now, but I'm on the stupid mode where I'm up and down instead of 5x5. But I can see the chat and everything else. But yeah, here I come in just a minute. This should once I turn this sideways. There it is. Now I'm coming back.
Ta-da!
But what happens is when it's in this holder sometimes and you're trying to swipe and whatever else, like it you can't touch it where you should be touching it. You know what I mean? The little swipe bars and stuff. Especially when your camera thing here is broken. I have the leaning tripod. If I should have taped it before I came live tonight, but here we go. I'm back. All right. Sorry, people.
Let me open this tab up.
All right, there we go. I should be good now. What's up, Kenneth? What's up, small town? Obviously, Jody up here. What you doing, Jody girl? You gonna whoop
Nothing.
Jeremy's ass Thursday?
But it's tonight. Actually, today's Thursday, ain't it?
Well, yeah, it is 1 o'clock my time and 2 o'clock your time. So yeah, that's today.
Yep.
I'll get a little nap, just like you're gonna take a little nap at some point, and then we
No
will.
nap for me.
I'm be working my butt off. Well, I have to take some kind of nap tonight because I do work tomorrow. But the good news is tomorrow's a short day for me. I don't go in till 2 p.m. I almost was tempted to go fishing tonight, but I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
nah, I'll reserve that until tomorrow. I had like 3, 4 people ask me if I was going to lie tonight. I was like, no, I don't think so, but I just said, yeah, sure, hell with it. I'll throw it up there just in case. Um, and here people are, so hey, I guess not too bad. But yeah, tomorrow, well, technically tonight, I'll be out there with you. We did get a hell of a rainstorm that came through here tonight. A thunderstorm came through, lightning, and then we did get a little like not a tornado warning, but we got a heavy thunderstorm warning and a tornado watch for like a minute, and then it passed and it's gone. So that's gonna be coming y'all way pretty soon, if it hasn't already. But hey, Big John, what's up? It is Thursday here. It's also Thursday here because it's 1 a.m. in the morning now, which
Mm-hmm.
means it's 2 a.m. for Jody. And wherever you're at, it's probably late too.
Yeah,
So
it's 2 a.m.
yeah. But yes, Thursday is today technically. I'm gonna just bring out a whole bunch of chicken and maybe some night crawlers. Tomorrow before I go to work, I might actually rig up my poles to do the whole small medium. Hey, poor chop, what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
To do the whole small medium large thing. But what I'm gonna do is go to the steps, I think, by the dam. The very first 2 weeks, I went to the same spot by those trees on my little rocky shore. Tim Molina in the house. What's up, Tim?
Hi, Tim.
So I think this week, just to change it up as far as my camera view to keep coming on your show, I'm going to go ahead and go to the stairs.
Okay.
I'm going to go closer to the dam, though, I think. I'm going to travel farther than I normally do and actually get closer to the dam.
Yeah.
But yeah, that'll be my spot this week. And Jeremy is supposedly going to go to his little whoop us all creek. He says he's going to go to that spot and he's going to whoop us all.
He needs to. He needs to get his reputation back.
He needs redemption.
Exactly. He needs to lay a whooping on us.
And I'm all for that. If he does, we will say, hey, fucking congratulations, buddy.
That's
We
right.
we all respect him and love him. We're giving him crap right now because whatever. But
Because
I
it's
ain't gonna,
fun.
but I'm not gonna lie. I fucking love Jeremy. I respect him. He does this thing. I got none love.
Yeah.
But when stuff is going down the way it did, you gotta crack jokes and give nicknames and talk smack. That's part of the game.
Yeah. And he takes it. I mean, he just rolls with the punches.
Yeah. Jeremy's a great guy.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie about that. I love him. Great guy. I still whooped him on the Pine View Pano because at least I caught a fish.
Hey, you caught a great fish last week.
Sunday night.
Yeah.
You talk about, when I was just out there by myself.
12 pounds.
I still don't think you can see that in this light. Hold on, let me try to flick I'm still cracking up though. It was only 12 pounds. That's because he was so skinny.
Yeah.
That head, when I first brought the head up, you could see like this big old massive head. That was a 15-pound fish. But he was so skinny, he was 12 pounds. But yeah, I got the knuckle scuffs.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see them, but I was so happy to get knuckle scuffs because I haven't had those in a while. I was happy.
I call them goodbye kisses.
Right. They're like, hello and goodbye. You gonna remember me. Now, I will say when I was replaying the live, though, I was laughing because I was spot on two things. When I first saw it, I said, oh, he'll go 12 pounds. And that's what he went. But then when I lifted him out of the water, I was thinking when I saw that head, oh no, he'll go good. He might go 15. But my first initial call out in the video was 12 pounds.
Yeah.
And he was 12 pounds. So I was spot on that. I also said he'll probably go 2.5 to 3 feet on the measurements. Well, 2.5 feet. Well, 3 feet is 36. So 2.5 would be 24 plus 6 would be 28. So when I said 2.5 to 3, that would be 28 to 36. It went 32. So technically, my first actual call outs on weight and length is exactly what it was. So I felt good about that I was spot on, but I felt bad when I'm like, oh no, this will go 15. But then I was pissed off because it was only 12.
Yeah.
That was just because when I was looking at the camera and I was bringing that head in the frame, I'm like, oh my God, look at this head. Like this big old beastly head. So that's when in my mind I thought, oh, he might go 15, but yeah. But my first two call outs were actually spot on. I said, oh, he'll go 12 when he was in the water. It's literally in that clip. You'll hear it. My first call out. He'll go 12. And that's what he went. And then he'll go 2.5 to 3 feet. That's what he went. Hey, Jay Fox. And I'm sorry I'm rambling, but it was just funny how it went down. I was spot on, but then I was off. I gotta hold my phone. Jay Fox. Porch app, already saw porch app takedown. All right. But anyways, Jody, what you got? What's your stuff you're gonna spit out there about little Charlie Brown over there? What you thinking about coming up Thursday? Is he gonna make it?
I think he'll make it this time.
Yeah,
I think he will.
I think he will too.
I'm sorry I didn't call you out earlier. It just slipped my mind. I was trying to think of everybody's name. I knew I was missing somebody, but I couldn't think of who it was.
This guy.
You're always number one on the list. You really are. It's got my name and your name for every week.
Yeah. It was all good. I mean,
I apologize.
I know I'm a new guy and I'm young to this thing, and I'm technically kind of nobody out here, but enough people are starting to realize that I take fishing serious and I'm out there supporting people and I'm enjoying the support I'm getting back. So I think people know what's up. But yeah, I was laughing because I saw when you put the names up and I instantly took a screenshot and sent to a messenger like, what? I'm like, did you forget about me? Like, or did I get kicked out? What's going on here? I thought
My
maybe Charlie
messenger
Brown took my spot.
has been crazy tonight.
Yeah. I'm like, no, dude, what happened? Did I get kicked out?
Nah, never.
And I honestly wouldn't care. Like, if something happened, like, if somebody came in and said, hey, I want to fish, and you're like, oh my God, yes, I absolutely have to have you there. They could have my spot, like, if it was something crazy like that. So, just so
Nah,
you know, don't ever worry about, I
I
ain't
keep
gotta technically be there, but I want to be there. So,
I keep my word. I told you had all every week for stepping in
yeah.
and helping me, so it's
Yeah.
yours.
And I am. I mean, I'm having a blast. Last week I got rained on like 5 times and I skunked, but I had fun because my little adventure rod kept bouncing off. And I also did have some big bites on the other poles. And then watching you guys and watching the chat, I was having fun.
Mm-hmm.
So Jay Fox says, what's up, Mike and Jody?
Howdy. He's a Tennessee feller.
Yes, Jeremy, it is 10 o'clock y'all time. It's 9 o'clock my time, which is why I usually show up late because I'm at work and then I like dart straight from work to the lake. So that's why I've been about 10 to 15 minutes late each time, and I've been wearing my chef jacket and chef, pants and stuff because I'm coming directly from work. But yes, it is 10 o'clock y'all time. If me and Mike has more points than Jody, then Jody has to shave her head. No.
Don't work that way, Jeremy. You've not even played yet. You don't even have a point.
Right? You're coming in 3 weeks late. You're already behind. You have to shave your head just to show up. To earn your keep, you might have to at least take off the mustache or something up here.
What mustache? We discussed that earlier today in Brian V's. You didn't hear me what I told him?
It depends if I was there before you or after you. Like, I came in and watched some, but I was at work for like the first hour. I came in late for Brian B's no script.
Yeah. He was trying to talk smack, and I told him when he could grow a mustache, come talk to me.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. Are you talking about Aaron?
No, I'm talking about Jeremy.
Oh, Jeremy. Okay.
Yeah. I couldn't say that to Aaron. Have you not seen him?
Jeremy says I start with 30 points. Hell no. You start with negative 30 points. What you talking about, son? I'll tell you what, as a matter of fact, since I sent you that 40-pound line, you start with negative 40 points. Everybody should be getting their stuff pretty soon, by the way, because Lance messaged me today and said he got his sinkers today. So everybody else's stuff should be showing up within the next day or two, max. Lance got his today, and he's all the way up in Sheboygan, Wisconsin.
Did you see Jeremy said he will have a mustache? Only if you have a black Sharpie or drink some chocolate milk.
Sharpie Gate. Hashtag Sharpie Gate. It's all about now. You got what? He said, I got it.
I guess it's a line. I don't know.
I don't know if you did yet or not. I just know that Lance is the only person so far that actually messaged me and said, hey, I got those sinkers. I haven't been home yet to check. Deadpool doesn't know yet. Hasn't been home to check the mail. Yeah, I'm just like I said, when I looked at my receipts, it all says Thursday and Friday for everybody on. Okay. You got the line. Sweet, Jeremy. Awesome, man. I'm just glad to hear that it's all, getting out there, because I know some people say I've seen some of these giveaways and I don't enter some of them because I'm like, wait a minute, I didn't get to hang out long enough that night, so I don't even enter the hashtag because I'm just there to have fun and enjoy. And if I didn't get to be there long enough and enjoy the entire show, I'm not gonna walk in at the last 2 seconds to try to enter the hashtag. So
I
I'm
don't
glad
think
that for my first giveaway, it seems like people are receiving the stuff that I sent out. It said Thursday and Friday for everybody, so I'm kind of surprised that it's only Wednesday, and I've 2 people now say they got it.
Mhm.
I'm kind of confused about that, but good to hear. Back to work. All right, Martin. Appreciate it. Turn it down so the boss don't come kick you in the butt saying, "Why you listening?" At least that's what happened at my job. That kind of sucks. I go to work for, 8 to 10 hours, sometimes 12, and I have been watching other people's stuff and occasionally commenting or whatever, but our owner put his foot down and said, "Get the hell off the phone." So there's gonna be a little less viewing and watching for me. I can only peek in on a smoke break, which sucks, but that's what it is. What
Say
you doing?
something if I can
Bobby
hear
pulling
you.
some hair up?
No, I was putting my earpiece in.
Oh, the earpiece. Okay.
Yeah. Don't wake the house up.
Small town lives in Alabama. Oh, whoops. Oh, see. I gotta give me a new one of these. I just almost knocked my phone over again like it did that night I was fishing. Oh, there it is. I caught it at least. Sorry, I'll be back in a minute. I can't see me because my thing is back out here in the middle. It's going to QuickBooks. It's going to QuickBooks. So
Bluetooth.
I caught it, but I can't see y'all. I'll be right back there in a minute, hopefully.
Okay.
Chrome. Yeah, Chrome, and let me check my tabs. It's on QuickBooks right now. I see your face. Here I come. There we go. Now I'm back. Ugh. Yeah, I have to get me a new tripod basically because I thought it was. Wow, UK Jimmy. Sorry, I'm gonna scroll the chat for a minute here. I thought it was the camera holder, like the actual thing that screws up and down and you put your phone into. I thought that's what broke, so I ordered a new one. It came in the mail. I broke it out and put my phone in there and went to put it on here, and I said, "Well, shit, I ordered the wrong thing." It's not the phone holder itself, like that little thing that grips the phone. That's not what broke. The thing that broke was the actual leg piece that holds it into the tripod. So basically, I have this tripod now. Like right now, I'm stable. Oh, look, I'm not falling. It's stable. But if I barely touch that without holding it, that's why you guys keep seeing my palm lately, because I'm holding this to try to scroll. Because if I don't hold the phone up here first, it's going to fall off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because there's 2 plastic feet that hang on the side, and that's what clips into the tripod.
Yeah.
Well, when I caught that fish and it slapped the phone and it knocked the thing over, it broke one of those feet. So now there's only one piece of plastic on one side. If I try to slide the phone over a little this way, it unbalances and will constantly fall. So I have to slide it this way to allow one foot to hold it and the tripod. It sucks. But that's what it is until I can get a new tripod holder.
Jeremy, you're not allowed to fish if you bring bacon tomorrow.
Look at small town sticking up for his area. Flint River would win any tournament. He said any.
I got an opening if you want to pitch it
Any
where your
tournament.
mouth is.
Hey, Jody, you got some more 1v1 coming up versus small town? He said Flint will win any tournament.
He's more than welcome to try tonight.
Now I'm instigating. I'm going to act like I'm Aaron. I'm instigating now. He said it'll win any tournament. Bluegills, catfish, bass, crappie, any tournament. Fish the Chattahoochee.
Come on, small town. What are you going to say?
I'm still saying hog leg. Obviously, hog leg, I can't wait till you actually get healed up, brother, and actually show me what is this Ultimate River that everybody talks about. Because it ain't just you. I mean, even Tim and Sean and stuff from like Epic and Catfish Catfish Heroes vouch for that Ultimate River. I can't wait to freaking see it. Jeremy, you're going to need bacon to compete against Jody. He says who would use it.
You know, it is a full moon, so I don't have a good bite on a full moon. I've not had a good bite in the last 3 weeks. Well, I did last Friday, but not during the night on Thursday, but I did catch a lot of fish on Friday. Flint is equal to Tennessee. It's a big statement, small town. Back it up.
She says your name is small town. Are you a small fry or a big fish in a small pond? This is my favorite phrase. Big fish in a small pond. Because that means you're king of the hill.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, Jody
Too
is
far away. It's all through your phone. You don't have to be around us. I drive an hour and 20 minutes to go fish. And I think I've been seeing you on some streams, so I know you've got a phone that does it.
Oh, yeah. Small town is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You can come play. We'll take it easy on you.
You got one slot left, don't you, for this week? Or two?
Yeah.
There you go, small town. Come get in this Thursday, buddy. All you got to do is make sure your phone has service. You can be fishing on a pond, a lake, a river, doesn't matter. And hell, she's on a boat, so it doesn't matter if you're on the bank or on a boat. As long as you got some rods and some water, she'll send you the link. You click it, allow phone access to the camera and mic. You can be fishing with us this week.
Yeah, and we'll have fun.
It's amazing. Trust me. Hell, I skunked last week, and I still had a blast. That little adventure rod almost caught a fish, though.
Yeah.
It kept bending like crazy. I'm like, how is this not hooking up? He said, y'all ain't suckering me in.
Want to bet?
You ain't got to have a side bet. Just come skunk with me, brother. It'll be me and you skunking versus Jody and Charlie Brown up there who swears he's going to beat everybody. You got 2 stands and Blue Line hosting, don't you? Jim and 2 stands are hosting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a hell of a show no matter what. Yeah. Even if Jody and Charlie Brown are the only 2 people catching fish, it's gonna be like a
Brian B's gonna show up too.
What's that?
I think Brian B's gonna show up too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I heard him say he might be up there.
Yeah.
And he said I was gonna beat anyway. You lying son of a bitch. You were on my feed last night talking about how you were gonna beat all of us. Jeremy just hold on, let me highlight that shit. Jeremy said, I never said I was gonna beat anyone. That damn son of a bitch was talking about how he was gonna beat all of us. Maybe he checked his weather and said, "Uh-oh, he's going to get 1% rain." I'm sorry, Jeremy, but you said you was finna stomp all of us because you were going to that little creek spot or whatever that has that deep hole in that shallow channel. Nah, you said you were stomping all of us.
He did.
He did. Now he's talking about
Mhm.
something. I didn't say I was gonna beat nobody. I can't beat Jody. She's undefeated. Trying to play coy. Trying to downplay it now. Last night he was talking about how he was gonna stomp us all.
Oh, I didn't hear him last night. I missed it.
Oh yeah. Or maybe it was the night before, but anyway, it's one of my very, very recent lives. It was either last night or the night before. He was talking about, he came up on the screen. Tying rigs, of course.
Yeah.
It was the night we were talking about the Spider-Man rods and stuff, so it might have been the night before last night, but oh boy, he swore he's got a little area he's gonna go to. It's like a thinner channel, so
Mhm.
they get like pushed in there, you know what I mean? And then it's really shallow, but then there's like a deep hole that they sit in before they move on, and that's where he's gonna whoop all of us.
He should have fish
Cool.
in there.
According to him.
Yeah.
Making up stories my butt. That shit was live, Jeremy. You can rewatch it. It was live. Oh yeah, I am drinking, but I also watch my replays, buddy. It's live. You were talking about how you're gonna beat us all.
Making his brags. You know, I can take it win or lose. So better than me. I want to win, but if I lose, I still had fun. You know,
Yeah, obviously.
I'm gonna
This
keep
would be
my
my
head held up
favorite.
high. I'm not gonna run and hide.
I've
It's
lost
just
every week
fishing. It's just a
since I
game.
started. I came in second the first week. That's all I got to say.
We come close to everybody skunking last week.
Last week was crazy.
Look at the different states that no one could get a bite on.
The fun thing though was that Gar too, and then Kenneth afterwards. I mean, not Kenneth. Catfish Curtis afterwards caught a real nice flathead. It was the
Yeah.
after show and it didn't count. But I still
Mhm.
say, I'm telling you, if he would have checked his bait 20 minutes earlier, that
Yeah.
fish was actually probably on there.
Mm-hmm.
But that's his bad because he was too interested in chit chatting and not occasionally chucking the baits and re-throwing them. Because if you notice that night, I re-threw my baits like 500 times. I kept getting up there, reeling in my rods and throwing them in new spots. Because that's what you got to do sometimes. If you ain't getting bites, get up there every 5, 10, 15 minutes, reel that shit in, make sure you're not on credit. If you're not on credit, get it back out there in a slightly different spot.
Yeah.
I kept doing that all night long.
If you've got a bite and it didn't take in 5-10 minutes, you need to reel it in, check that line because you've been
Right.
on nothing on it.
Exactly. You want to make sure that you're not fishing on credit. And then if you're not getting bites where it was and other poles are getting nibbles, then you need to move that damn line that ain't getting the bites.
Yeah.
So yeah, I bet if Curtis would have checked that line about 20 to 30 minutes earlier, that fish actually might have already been on there.
I don't know if it'd been on it that long, but it might have been on it 10 minutes.
Probably not, but I'm just saying that it might have made the tournament.
He could have won.
He might have got it at the last minute, maybe.
Yeah.
Like some Big Mike stuff. He might have got it at that last minute.
Yeah.
Maybe not, but maybe.
Mm-hmm.
He said he was just reeling in his rod because the tournament was over. And that's when he caught that catfish. Well, if you checked it 10 minutes before that, it might have been on there too. Either way, man, Jody, thank you so much for that first invite that you sent me and your little challenge thing that you started. That was, you popped my cherry. That was my first night ever going up on somebody else's like challenge or whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? I hadn't done it yet. I've been offering myself to do that with people. I'm like, hey, if you want to come up and split screen with me, lake versus lake, pond versus pond, river versus pond, I don't care. It's me and it's you on a split screen having fun,
Mhm.
or if I come up on your channel, split screen to have fun. Nobody really fully contacted me and set it up. You were the first one that actually sent me the messenger like, hey, can you fish with me? I'll give you the link. And I
Yeah.
say, hell yeah, I'll be there. So I appreciate that.
But like I said, you stepped in and helped me.
Yeah, it's been fun as hell too. So I appreciate it, Jody. Thank you.
You've been a good friend through and through. You've always helped me anytime I needed it.
Yeah, yeah, I've helped some other people too when I can. Like I mean, if I can, I'm going to. I don't know much, but if I can help you, then I'm going to. So, cause I love fishing. I love this community. So if I can do something to help somebody out, I'm gonna do it.
What doesn't Catfish Regulator believe in, Hogleg?
Exactly small time. My phone almost fell over again. Do the heck I move different location about every 30 minutes? I don't catch nothing. Now, see, I don't. Hogleg, are you only on the bank like me? Are you a bank fisherman? Because I have a question about that. You said
Oh,
hold on, let
he
me scroll.
doesn't believe in changing, reeling his line and changing it
Yeah.
or moving spots.
You said I move
Chicken
to a
bait.
different location about every 30 minutes and I don't catch nothing. I don't move locations. I move baits.
Mhm.
Catfish regulators who. Anyways, when I'm on the bank, unless boaters chase me off or partiers chase me off, I don't move location. I just say, fuck it. I'm here. I'm planted. I have too much stuff with me to be moving. So, but I just move the baits. So it's like, okay, I got one here that's in that like 3 feet of water by the bank. I got the one that's over here about 10, 15 feet off the bank. I got one over here that's about 60 yards off the bank.
Mhm.
And then I got one over here that's bombed out there into a hole. But then if none of that is getting action, it's like, okay, let me reel in the deep one first and throw it this way, reel in this one, throw it that way. And I'll start spreading them out about 10 to 15 feet from where they were.
Yeah.
Move the baits. If you're on the bank and you can't constantly move, down the shore or nothing because you got too much gear with you and you ain't trying to do that much, just at least move the baits 10, 15 yards away from where they were. And use a bait rod. I'll tell you one thing, a bait rod is a good indicator to find fish. If you just take the bobber off and use the split shots only and get it out there and slap it on the bottom, if you're not getting bites on a night crawler on the bottom in that spot, then you definitely need to move left and right and find where it's at. Once your bait rod starts going off, that'll tell you where the fish are because the big fish come in to eat the bait fish. So if your bait fish are active, I think that's where your big fish are going to be active too, at least in that general spread of that area, in my opinion. I'm not a boat fisher.
I'm reading something somebody sent me, but anywho, if you're getting a bite in one spot and that same pole keeps getting hit, move your poles in that same location. You're on a hole somehow. You're in a hot spot. So move your lines over there closer to them. You might catch more fish.
Right. Well, that's what I was kind of saying with the bait pole. If your bait
Mm-hmm.
pole's going off constantly,
Yeah.
then the bigger fish are going to be there too because they're coming in to eat those bait fish. And that's the hot rod. Say you have these 3 big baits out or whatever and nothing's happening, but you got your bait pole over here and it keeps getting hit like, well, some of those bigger fish are going to be in there too because they're going to be eating them. So throw one of them over there at least at first. And then if it's getting tapped, then yeah, bring your other rods over there. I'm just saying it's almost like the whole boat thing. When you're pulling those planer boards, you want that spread. You could just technically drift all of them off the back, but that's not as good as when you get those planer boards out there that gives you that wider spread and gives you a better coverage of the water. That's mainly what it's about, getting that coverage of the water. So that's why when even though I'm on the bank, I almost fish like I'm on a boat because I'm like, bing, 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 bing. I'm getting that spread angle, and I'm getting the different links into the water because I want to see what's happening. Whichever rod starts getting the activity first is where I'm going to try to target my other rods too, to give me a better shot.
Hogleg said he was a boat fisherman. He only fished on the bank in his younger days.
Yeah.
Small Town said I would love the Flint River. I'm sure I would. I like any water. As long as I'm fishing, I don't care. And it does seem like there is more bank fishers than a boat in this catfish community.
Well, yeah, because most of us are broke as hell. We live paycheck to paycheck having fun. But yeah, I saw those two comments too there. Because I asked him if he fished on the boat or not. Because he's always talking about the Ultima. I didn't know if he did it from the boat or from the bank. But yeah, it is bank life for here. I am 47 years old. I've never been on any kind of boat, pedal boat, kayak, fast boat, nothing. I've never been on the water unless I was walking in the water to get a snag off of a brick. I ain't never been on the water, even though I'm always on the water when I can be. But yeah, you know what I mean. When has Aaron caught a fish? Are you on two devices? You're on two devices tonight, aren't you? You actually get to chat nice and fast and freely.
Yeah. I've got my laptop up.
Yeah, I thought so. Jeremy says I'll be in the lake.
Hogleg is so chill tonight.
Exactly, Hogleg. It's a wonderful world because we all live our own different experiences. That's a good thing right there. If we all the same in the world, what a boring world it would be. That's a good statement right there, Hogleg. I don't give a damn about an alligator. If I can get just some big fish, I'll punch an alligator right in his face. That's a good one there, Small Town. Says it's called a 54-pound blue in the Flint. Not a bad blue right there, brother. Holy heck, is that thing right? 18 people it says up there. Appreciate y'all. Another random old live. One planning on it. The only good news is tomorrow I don't work until 2 p.m., so I'm not going to be so tired as I was today. I got off of here, I think it was like 4:30 or 5 in the morning. Then I went and watched some of y'all's videos. I mean, not specifically y'all, but some people's videos. I think I caught a few minutes of a live before they were ending, and then I went to bed at 7 a.m. And then I woke up at 9 a.m. so I can get ready for work. I had a 2-hour nap before work today, and I didn't get off until like 8:30 tonight, I think it was. It's been a rough day.
Yeah. I'll have a rough one tomorrow. I've not got any sleep. I got 90 minutes last night. But I did take a nap during my lunch today at work.
You got less than me then. I got 2 hours. You got an hour and a half, you said? You said
Mm-hmm.
90 minutes, that's an hour and a half. I got
Yeah.
2 hours. I got like an hour, I got a half hour more than you. Woohoo! But still, it was a rough day still. Uh, I'm almost wondering if half of them are asleep now. Because I'm telling you, it says like there's like 15 or 16 people or something up there. I see like 4 chatters, me and you. Maybe I got some lurkers. I don't know. I appreciate it either way. It's gonna add up to the, thingies, but
Mm-hmm.
it's just another one of those random ass lives. I didn't expect nobody. I was sitting here for a couple minutes and I kept looking up. I'm like, all right, I might just end and go to bed. But then all of a sudden people started talking. I'm like, oh, there they are. Deadpool's awake and he's at work.
Wow.
Hey Deadpool, speaking of which, you were one of my winners. Did you get yours yet or not? I've had 2 confirmations that they got their winnings. Have you got yours yet? Oh wait, you said you haven't been home yet. That's right. You said that earlier. Catfish regular is probably lurking. Aaron in the background, waiting for that information like Charlotte Brown does. Kenneth says he beat us all. He got 3 hours sleep.
Yeah.
You bastard. 3 hours of sleep. Man, that's beautiful.
You got
Well, I've
something
only
you can say
done one
later?
game so far, small town, so there was 8 winners. Wait, yeah, there was 8 winners because I had to buy 7 bubble envelopes and then I sent out 1 regular envelope. So there was 8 winners for my first giveaway. Yeah, I remember when you said that earlier, Deadpool. Like once I asked, I was like, "Oh shit, that's right." He said he didn't make it home yet. But yeah, they were supposedly all Thursdays and Fridays, and so far 2 people have confirmed that they got what they won. Jeremy and Lance. Lance got his half a pound of 4-ounce weights. He loved them. He was like, "Oh my god, these are big old nice coin sinkers." They're the Brad Carlo sinkers, and they
Yeah.
are the beautiful. And what I loved about Brad sinkers, the first time I bought a big batch of sinkers of the coin sinkers because I love coin sinkers from the bank. Anyways, the first time I did that, I bought a big batch of them from Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Mark, what's going on, buddy? Mark from Catfish and Crappies in the house. Oh, wait a minute. What do I got
Come
here?
on.
I just had a little. Can you confirm that for me, buddy? You know who you are. You're back there. If you're in that backstage, please confirm it in chat first, because I don't play that. Give me one of those. I have somebody who's back here that there's no camera though, so they don't come up unless it's confirmed. Hey, Brian B in the house as well. Mark's verifying it's him. What's up, Has Life? Man, I'm surprised. I'm getting raided by some big guys now. What's going on, fellas? Michael Williams in the house. Hello, everybody, and Jody says.
Howdy.
Let me copy the Let me copy and put it down again, but
Uh,
just like, you know what happened, so. Vampires all. All right, more chat, post comment. Let me drop it again just in case. All right, there it is again. It was me. I guess my tablet wasn't working. All right, there it is for quicker access. Appreciate you verifying. Y'all know why I do that.
so who you got back there?
It was our man Mountain Dew drinking 2 stand, but
Okay.
there was no camera action, there was no icon, there was nothing. It was just his name.
Yeah.
So you know why just a name ain't coming up.
Yeah, I don't want that beside me.
Right. We all know why. The trolls are crazy. But all right, here we go. There we go. That's better. I can see that. And I can see that.
God dang, how long did it take you to let somebody up here?
Boy, I said, boy, you gotta confirm yourself.
Oh,
what's going?
I said, boy, that stand too can't fit worth a lick.
Hey, Brian has said if I came over here, he would tell everyone I was his idol. Stand, Brian B, appreciate it.
No problem.
And obviously Jody's still up there on my little right side. She's my right hand man. I'm her left hand man.
Ride or die, right? You gotta have a ride or die.
I just
Absolutely.
BFF.
Oh wait, how many BFFs?
I can't have any more BFFs. I had to get rid of them all.
I'm proud to be at least one of the
Somebody
BFs.
got their feelings hurt.
She had to drop a F. I'm just a BF.
Yeah, we for big old fishing guys, we all sensitive, right, Jody?
Yeah.
I'm just
Take down. What's up?
taking my face and going home. Oh shucks.
So I am definitely looking forward to tomorrow night. Gonna be a lot of fun. It's
tonight. It's Thursday.
Technically, it's tonight.
Oh, that's true. There you go. That's right. It's what 3, 9, 19 hours away. 19 hours away.
5 a.m. here, so that means it's 2:45 a.m. for them. And y'all too, probably.
I can't see the chat. Do Has got a wrench? Damn, I'm gonna block his ass. Don't you lie on me.
It wasn't Brian.
Yeah, Has, it wasn't me.
Hey, so Mike's, was my picture coming up back there, or was it like Brian?
No, you had nothing. It was actually a complete blank white screen that said 2 stands, and I said, "Oh hell no, that ain't coming up." You better.
Yeah, no, I don't. That is the way to do it. That is the way. I was just testing you. You passed. Very good. Very good.
It happened one time. It'll never happen again.
Yeah. It happens to everybody at least once in the beginning. When you're just figuring it out, and
you gotta learn. And I learned. So
they had one.
I need some of this type stuff in the background. You gotta like wave. You gotta verify or back up, or at least pop in and be like, "Yeah, it's me." Something. You ain't coming up here with no icon because Brian B. Fishing was up here on the icon, but it wasn't Brian B. Fishing.
It wasn't me. I was in the chat, and it
was in the chat like,
"Hey, that ain't me." And I'm in the chat like, "That's not me. That's not me."
But see, here's the problem. Like, he was up here earlier in the night, so I thought he was trying to come back.
4 times in a row.
It wasn't
Yeah.
him.
But
I
Mike,
had him 4
but
times in a
Mike
row.
kept letting them up there. Oh, I remember
Mhm.
this name. That's the pastor.
That's Pastor Paul.
Yeah,
And then it came up
the
to my
dude
photo,
cloned the pastor
and then
too.
it had two
That
dudes
troll
hugging each
cloned
other.
Brian, then he cloned the pastor, and yeah, it was awful.
I'm
But
sitting like,
y'all
all
gotta
right.
give me credit. I was learning, and it ain't happened since. So I gotta get that credit.
Well, I kind of did the same thing last week. I can't really see the words on the screen of the chat. Sometimes I can see them, sometimes I can't. And I had a bad comment up on the screen, and I had no idea what it even said. And someone's like, "Why she got that up there?" I didn't know what it said.
Oh, you highlighted it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The troll.
I
Yeah,
couldn't
it
even
was
read
stuck
it.
up here like
I didn't know what it said.
this thing here.
You
Yeah,
highlighted the
yeah.
troll, and we was like, why she got that up on the screen?
I was even in chat like, "Hey, y'all need to kick that person out." But even after that person got kicked, the comment was
She
still
had hit the
highlighted up
button.
there
She
because
had
she
hit
had
the
highlighted
comment,
it.
not knowing it. Trying to scroll
Yeah.
up, and it highlighted. And
Yeah.
say that different.
That's what
But
happens sometimes. Like you be like this as the host, you be like this, and you be trying to scroll, but you'll be like this. So the comment will come up. You didn't try to highlight it. You just trying to scroll to see what's going on. And
Yeah.
your finger touches it, so it highlights. So yeah, she had that highlighted comment even after the moderators took care of that troll. But the comment was stuck on the screen for a
Yeah.
while.
And I didn't even know it till the next day. I was watching it on my big screen, and then I saw it on my big screen TV, and I was so embarrassed. And then I saw in chat, Hogleg said, "Why she got that?"
Jody, look, I've been doing this a year and I still do stuff like that all the time, so nothing to be embarrassed about.
It was embarrassing because
With
people
these,
probably, I don't know what people thought I was doing.
With these, I accidentally block people all the time. People are like, get yourself a laptop so we don't got to hear that tap, 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 tap all the time.
hey, somebody has account as a troll in here.
Yeah, that don't look like Has Life icon there.
Nah, Has got it. He catch catfish. Why he got a bass in this picture?
Why's he got bait in his hand?
Right, he got bait. Talking about I took my teeth out. Took myself in.
Catfish and crappie saying, what's Brian B got to hide up there?
I forgot to put my blow up doll away.
Fooling you, it's not Brian B, it's the pastor.
I wish I knew how that Joker did it because he was up here and changed his profile picture like blue. Like, what in the world?
Now we know what Brian B stands for. It stands for Brian Bass.
What? You talking about bait? Yeah, I use that for bait.
Yes,
son.
I am.
So Jody, so Charlie Brown is supposed to fish tomorrow night. Is that what I saw?
Supposed to.
He's confirmed this.
Yes.
Yep.
He actually got the visa and came back into the United States from Canada.
Yeah, he
Wow.
sees the
All right.
opportunity of the full moon.
Yeah.
His dual citizenship is confirmed.
All right. Okay.
He's allowed to come back.
Wait, is he going to have bad weather tomorrow night?
If it's a 1% chance, he's going to cancel. His words, not mine.
1% chance he was gonna get rain.
Yeah.
He didn't want to mess his mustache up.
He don't want to wash off.
I had to give him credit for that self-deprecation there. I had to give him credit for that self-deprecation because he said that during the live. He said, "Hey, if I get 1% chance, I'm gonna not show." He was self-deprecating because of what happened the first time. So you got to give a man credit. He's a good dude, and he made fun of himself that night. So
Just scared.
I appreciate that. There he is. He said, "Looks like."
Oh, he's out there. Okay.
There he is.
Looks
He
like
said, "Looks like 2%."
No,
2%.
Brown.
2%.
222%.
You got a better chance of decorating a tree and looking good.
Charlie Brown tree.
Charlie Brown.
Yeah, I'm just glad that he's not supposed to fish the monster hunt on Halloween.
He is fishing the monster hunt on Halloween.
Oh, he's on the 31st?
Yeah, he on the 31st.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
well,
can't decide whether to dress up as a clown or Charlie Brown.
Ain't mad,
if
bro.
he's fishing on the 31st, you better tell Palmetto there's an open spot because he's going to be out in the pumpkin patch waiting for the great pumpkin.
He's going to dress up as a hippie, I think.
He should just retire.
I won.
He keep talking
That's
about
better
all
than
these
what the brother had
tournaments
to
he
dress
winning.
up as.
I just won a tournament. I just was in a tournament and I placed 5th in 175 people. Boy, I ain't seen you.
I have seen some pictures of him. I've seen some pictures of him holding some big fish.
Yeah,
you heard
Jeremy
of
gets a
Photoshop?
good one.
Have you heard
He's
of
a great
Photoshop?
dude. He gets
Oh,
Yeah.
Photoshop, is that what it is?
You saw him holding them. You didn't see him reeling them in.
Right.
He's
Well,
got
no,
a-
no, I didn't say that. I said I saw him with some. There you go.
Anybody can take pictures of other people's fish. I said he gonna dress up
After he's
as a
gonna dress
no-show.
up as a no-show.
Dang, son. Oh,
Oh
snap.
my goodness.
That's a good one.
so if he's dressing up as if he's gonna dress up as Charlie Brown, you dressing up as Lucy with the football? Whoop!
Absolutely. She's gonna yank the football just like the catfish gonna yank the bait off his hook when he makes it.
Mark, I like the way you think. Did you hear that little thing, Jeremy? If you lose, you have to dress up as Charlie Brown in the Monster Hunt.
Oh.
And drag. Whoa.
Oh, what the fish snatcher.
Dang. I won't watch that day.
And he could take some tips from Lee could give him some good makeup tips, right?
Look at Jeremy trying to fire back. He said, "Hey, Haz, where's your hair?"
Hey, Jeremy's come a long way since the first live, though. I
Yeah.
think he said maybe 2 words in the first live.
Man.
That was
First-
fine by.
That
Brian,
joke
you remember first when Jeremy was in chat, when he first got in chat?
It was like
He was like
when
throwing
first
all
came
kinds
to
of
chat.
smoke and this
Hey,
and that. And
Hey, yeah, do da 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 da. But I'm only 2 subs from 30.
and then he got on the camera and he was like, "What's up?"
Hey, buddy, we don't promote.
He had a lot of smack
channels
talk
in
until
the
his
chat.
face was on camera. Then he was quiet.
Hell
I
yeah.
gotta tell you, some of the first couple of shows that I watched with Jeremy, he was out there on the pond. That's where the whole pond versus pond thing came from, because I seen him out there on the pond, and he was skunking, and he was just so quiet and like not really doing much. So I'm like, "Well, hell with you, buddy. I got a pond I can go sit at and chit chat, and I'm gonna be talking."
Mhm.
So
That
that's
joke
where
was-
that kind of came from. But then I seen him out there on the boat catching some big fish too, and I'm like, all right, this guy actually is a catfisherman. Like, the pond might be the pond thing, but
His
he
buddy
can
had
do
to
his
take him
thing
to his
too.
spot.
So it
Yeah.
intrigued me. Like, this guy wasn't just somebody doing some smack. Like, he can do some stuff too. So
He told
that's why I
the dude,
started liking him more and more. But
you didn't
yeah,
know that was a
Mike,
They
he's out
say
there.
that
You're not supposed to say that stuff so we can hear you.
nah, Jeremy knows I fucking love him.
But
Plus
not
all
right
that
now
noise.
when we
Jeremy's a
talking
good
about him.
dude.
when we
Yeah.
talk about him, we don't agree.
I'm gonna still talk smack because I whooped him on the pond v pond because at least I caught a fish. So I
Oh.
caught a channel. Wow. So I won that pond v pond.
You mean tell me he skunked?
Jeremy. Yeah, Jeremy skunked. I caught a channel cat while he was up there, so I won.
Oh damn.
Yeah. I
He do
also
a lot of
caught
He do a lot of
a
that.
channel cat why he was supposed to be up there because he goes, "Hey, drop the link and give me like 10 minutes or whatever." And I said, "Okay," and I put the link in there. 45 minutes, he finally showed up.
Oh,
And
that's
then,
not.
and then I caught another channel cat while he was on the feed, and he skunked. So technically, I won.
That's not cool. Because one thing I'm about is being on time.
Right.
You've got to be on time.
Well, don't forget he skunked Jody because he never showed up for Jody's. So, but he did show up for my pond, but it was late. He came up in there. He's like, "Hey, drop the link. I'm gonna come up there in like 15 minutes." So I said, "Oh, here you go, buddy," and I dropped the link.
You
And
done,
then,
man.
like 45 minutes later is when he finally showed up. But he did show up. He did show up. He got the rods out. He baited him up. He threw him in the water. He was on camera. So he did show up. But I caught a channel cat. He did not. So I won.
You see what Hogleg put up there, right? I seen Jeremy catch a fish in the pond. It was a bass. They scooped up with a net. Oh, that's funny.
Oh, actually, Hogleg, that was a funny one. I remember that too. I do remember that. He saw a bass swimming by and he netted the damn thing up. He caught it in the net, so it was not on rod and reel. I do remember that, Hogleg. That is awesome. I remember that too. It was a big ass bass though. Like,
Sound
it
like
wasn't
he's a
even
good net
bad.
man.
But he netted it. It was kind of gimping by. It wasn't even an active bass. It wasn't a healthy bass. It was kind of gimping by. It was like this. It was barely floating by. And he goes, "Oh, look, a bass," and netted it.
All right, Mark.
I remember that.
Yes, buddy.
Thanks, Hogleg, for the memories because that was funny stuff.
So he
Not
caught a
Mark.
bass. He
It was on the pond.
got ran over by something.
So
All right,
what?
hey, Mark, thanks
He
for
caught a
popping
foul
in the
hook.
chat, buddy.
He caught a foul
Appreciate
hook,
that
man.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mark. I appreciate it. He's taking off. Appreciate you popping in, buddy.
So Jody, what type of bets are going on for tomorrow night?
I don't have one for tomorrow night.
Oh, huh.
Unless somebody
Nobody
wants
took
to
that?
make a wager. Charlie Brown, interested?
She's targeting Charlie Brown right away. You finally
Oh.
showing up? Put up something for it.
I've got to get him even. He's the only man who's ever stood me up.
Well, and had to go all the way to Canada to do it, no less.
Mm-hmm. So he's gonna have to pay somehow or another.
He said, "I can build dance all my fish." Oh, his fish.
So Jeremy, you want to play? Want to take a bet?
Well, he's still worrying about bass, apparently, because he's talking about Bill Dance.
He's saying, "I might stand you up again."
Ooh.
I don't know if I'd do that if I was you, Jeremy.
Yep.
You
Jeremy,
might come back if
hey,
you do.
Jeremy, I'm going to tell you right now, I love you, brother, but I swear to God, if you do not show up tomorrow,
We
you
outside
are
the
going
petition.
to lose. You are going to lose 100 subs. I swear
For
to
the,
God.
for
If
the
you do not
catfish
show up tomorrow,
community is gonna bang
people
you.
going to understand you ain't about it. But you need to show up and prove you about it. Even if you skunk, be there.
That's
You got to
right.
be there, brother.
Come on, Jeremy, you can take it.
I ain't kidding. You
Take
better
it
be
like
there.
a man.
Tomorrow.
Come on.
You better be there tomorrow. And just to add to it, I think you should take a bet with Jody right now
Yep.
to make up for not being there.
Well, that is true. He did not be there the first time, so.
Yeah.
Hey,
Don't-
Carpin down under, what's going on, brother?
Don't do like your mustache and go missing.
Come on,
I
Jeremy.
don't
Here's
care.
a tournament.
Jeremy,
Tournament pass.
all
You
kidding
got to
aside,
do that.
being real, I think you should take a Jody bet, especially since you swear you're going to kill us all. You already swear you're going to whoop all our butts tomorrow. You need to take a Jody bet to
Jeremy's
replay.
like, Why is everybody always picking on me?
Right.
Come on, Jeremy.
Where the whole Charlie Brown thing came
Charlie
from.
Brown.
That's right. That's right.
Once he
Charlie
flicked out, everybody started picking on him.
You want to take it? Go ahead and take the bite.
You scared, Charlie Brown?
Come on.
Jeremy, you need to be there, and I think honestly, just to reclaim a little bit of street cred, I think you need to take this bet with Jody tonight. Put something on the line, buddy. Hell, send her the 40-pound line that I sent you. That's what you can do. Keep it simple. Be like, I'll send you that 40-pound line. Keep
Or
it simple.
if you lose,
If
you could just
scared-
jump in the water.
If you scared, keep it simple. It's called KISS. Keep it simple, stupid.
If you lose, you gotta go down there and pull an anchor up.
I don't know who Carpin Down Under is.
Oh, Carpin Down Under is a great channel. Can
His
a
name is-
moderator? Can a
His name
moderator?
is
please
Jeremy.
drop
That
me-
Carpin Down Under, his actual name is Jeremy.
Jeremy, yeah.
So when I'm saying Jeremy, so he's like, why is everybody talking about me?
He's a
Hey,
mod.
Talking about the other Jeremy.
Alicia's waving to the panel. Can a moderator please drop Carpin's
Hey,
link?
Alicia.
Carpin's a good channel too.
Hello,
And so is
Alicia.
Fishing with the Dot. That's a carp fisherman too. Fishing with the Dot I like. But yeah, Carpin Down Under is 14 hours ahead of us.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So that
like
would
down
be
under, literally like Australia. So it's 2 here now. That would
5
make
o'clock.
2 there, 3, 4. So it's like 4 p.m. there.
Oop.
I don't know this one.
Yep.
That one I'll have to check.
He's
I'll
got a
have to
hammer
do a-
ready to
I'll have
drop.
to do a Google Translate on that one. Thanks, Trung. Whoever Trung is, I appreciate you hopping in for now. Moderators watch that one just in case.
Here in the future. Oh.
Thank you, Alicia. There's Carpin's link.
Yeah,
Carpin Down Under is a supporter of a lot of us, even though they're 14 hours ahead of us. They come into a lot of our channels.
okay,
Not just
now.
mine, but like a lot of our channels.
I guess somebody.
You're moving.
I
too
guess
fast.
Hogleg could. I guess he could read Vietnamese, so.
Yeah, could have been a new
I can do
sub.
that when I hit the Google Translate, but not live.
Yeah, give them a
I
moment to act up. They ain't say nothing wrong.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Could
I ain't
be
worried
a
what
person.
language they are because sometimes I go in there and I look and I hit the Google Translate and they're like, "Oh, hey, nice
Well,
catfish or whatever."
Brian, he said Chow Ban Ni.
Yeah, he said my knee hurt.
My knee hurt. Take some magnesium. I'm an old man. My knees hurt, and I have to take magnesium pills to wake up without foot cramps and knee cramps. Hey, thanks, Jody.
Mhm.
And thanks, Elise, for dropping the link for me. Yeah, if anybody doesn't have Carpin, like, check them out. Good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Always in here in these chats supporting our community, so even though they're 14 hours ahead of us. Anyways, where'd Charlie Brown go? I want to know what I think he must take a Jody side bet.
He ain't gonna
Say-
take nothing
like
now.
an
He
hour.
gone.
He just said he wasn't. Earlier in the chat, he said no.
I don't be a
Hey.
punk, Jeff. Come on, man. Come on,
He
man.
His word was nope.
Kenneth Brown with all the dance moves to make him groove.
He got it on the dock there, didn't he?
Yeah, he was up there on the dock with One Ton Fishing Club and LG Bass there, Tom, doing the catwalk.
I've heard of pole dance. I heard of pole dancing, but I ain't never heard.
I ain't
Go ahead,
know that was him. I thought that was Michael Jackson for a minute.
I heard of pole dancing, but I've never heard of Walker dancing.
close it out, open it back out.
He was dancing and the walker was doing his own thing. And that's moves. Then he was able to move around after Art farted.
And I wasn't able to. That's what made him walk around.
Hogleg gave you your answer there, Jody. She's
Okay.
on the couch watching it on the big screen.
Hello, Melissa.
Man, that's gotta be awful for an ugly mofo like me on the big screen. Especially if it's 4K.
I watch all of them up on the TV. I put it on the TV and the laptop, and then I,
Yeah.
type into the laptop.
There's sometimes I do that when I'm at home too, and I'm laying in here and I'm watching you guys. There's times where I simulcast it up to my 4K TV also. That's
Yeah.
why I'm saying, oh God, I can't even imagine what this looks like on 4K.
I don't watch on TV.
Art always.
That's probably why Brian throws it on his little icon instead of camera. He's like, wait, y'all throwing this in the TV?
Nah, normally,
I know, I'm kidding.
normal people usually in the bed at 3 in the
Smoke.
morning.
Stan's like,
Yeah.
I'm out of here too. Y'all got this on the TV, I'm out of here too. He said 2 is out too.
Yeah, I'm too good looking for the TV at this time in the morning.
Mark was cool. I was cool until Mark said, "Well, I'm leaving because I feel uncomfortable being in Brian's bedroom." So you know what? I'll fix that.
Mhm.
I just gotta say again, Two Stan, Brian B, Pontoon Jody. Sometimes like Mark has been up here, I think actually twice. Last night was a long one, but I think he popped up here for a couple minutes one time when Brian B and some other people were up here. You guys, man, like I look up to you. We look up to you. We watch your shows. We watch your tournaments. We watch you when you're hosting somebody else's stuff. We love you guys. You do such an amazing job. So when you come down here to some of us smaller channels and you get in the chat, or even like this when you pop up on the screen, it's just such an amazing thing to us new people to have people like you come up here and help us keep the show going. You know what I mean?
Man, I ain't nobody.
Yes,
Yeah,
you're a champ. You've won some tournaments. You're Brian B the champ.
there you go.
You're
That's
Brian
right.
B getting out there, putting your name out there in those tournaments, doing the has what you got what it takes, and doing the other things and the iron. Like you're getting out there. You're putting your name out there. You're also putting up great content. You do great talk shows. I mean, so people who are just getting into the game, having people like you up here. We got Pontoon Jody, Two Stands, Brian B. On my random ass, like I wasn't gonna go live night, but I had a couple people say, "Hey, are you going to?" Here I am, and here you guys are. I appreciate that, and you keep the chat going, you keep the live going.
Well, shucks. You're gonna make me.
It's
You're
just
gonna make me
awesome.
tear. I appreciate that.
It's just awesome. I appreciate it.
I appreciate it, but I don't think that I'm a big time or somebody. Man, let me tell you something. I'm just like
I ain't saying you know chunky. I'm
Well-
just saying.
I ain't
Well,
Everybody knows. Everybody knows I'm a legend in my own mind, but
I'm just saying.
I ain't no different than anybody in chat or up on this panel.
well, Mike,
Well,
we were
well,
talking
let's see.
about this. We were talking about this earlier, and this is kind of the same way that I started. I did the Chad's couples tournament last October with my wife, and then we started doing some other things. I was one of Mark from Catfish and Crappie. I was one of the first. I was the first guest on his Friday night show, and I started doing just this, jumping on here and talking to people at nighttime, and that was way back
Yeah.
See, I've been doing it about a year now. It was last October when Stan 3 and I first started doing our lives and things. And yeah, so this is how I started, just talking to people at night. And it just went from there.
He had a late night
Yes, you
talk
too,
show.
Hog Leg. Sorry to interrupt, but Hog Leg made a comment, and yes, Hog Leg actually popped up here tonight, and it was a great night that night too. Yes, Hog Leg, you too.
In reality, I get a lot of great comments on my stuff that I do, or a tournament that I'm in. I get compliments, but I don't look at myself no bigger than nobody else, no smaller, whatever. I am who I am. I'm just gonna be me. That's the only thing I say when I do this. I'm just gonna be me. If I'm gonna get in a tournament, I'm gonna get a tournament. I ain't been no different in one tournament than the other. We're gonna talk trash, we're gonna have fun and go fishing. That's it. That's all.
That's the number one thing. Do you boo boo? Be you.
I don't
I'm like, boo boo, what is he talking
know
about?
about the boo-boo part.
Do you boo boo?
Pick the basket at Yogi.
Hold up.
Exactly. And a pick in the basket. Hey, boo boo.
Yeah.
Shout out to
boo-boo.
Kimberly Orler popping in the
Kimberly.
chat.
Hey, boo-boo.
No, Alicia, I didn't say you do do. Alicia
Kimberly.
thinks I said do you do. Look, no, not do you do. Do you boo boo?
Smarter than the average bear. Hey, boo boo.
Let's go
Right.
get your pick in the basket.
No, that is literally. I'm not gonna lie. I've said it in some of my lives before. Like I'm picking up like lighting techniques and whatever from some people and whatever, but you ain't trying to be like ain't nobody gonna be the king of blend. You know what I mean? That's chunky. You could pick up them habits or them tips or whatever to try to do something that enhances your show, but you ain't him. Let him be him.
I
Do
said it
your own
earlier.
thing. Be you. Draw your audience into what you're doing, and that's what's going to be the best.
Yeah, I
Don't
said
be
it
fake.
earlier.
Don't be
We
trying
gonna-
to emulate. Don't
we
try
gonna
to.
We're gonna get more. I'm
Do
gonna
you?
get more bull crap from Chunky than a lot of other people. Has gonna get more. Anybody that fishes the Potomac River, we gonna get more from Chunky than anybody, because that's it. This is where he fish. We're
Yeah.
all friends. We're one family on the Potomac River. Everybody knows everybody. Everybody has everybody's number. We can get in contact with each other.
Right.
Chunky will tell you why you live. I don't care what it is. Move that camera. I can't see the rods.
Yeah.
You better move that camera.
He actually,
Okay,
Chunky
Bob.
actually, last
He's
October.
known for live fishing.
Yeah.
And he does a great job at it, and you can see it because he's so successful when he do it.
The only one thing I try to pick up from him, besides he did pop in and tell me I need 80 watts because my dumb ass bought 20 watts. And I was doing that unboxing, and then I did the live where I was actually at the lake and I was trying to show what it looked like live at the lake. And that's when he actually popped in there and said, "No, you need them 80 watts." And I appreciated that. And I gave him credit later, like, "Hey, Chunky popped in and said 80 watts." The only other thing I try to get from him is I'll do this and I'll point. I'll find where my fingers on the screen to get to what I'm trying to point at.
Mhm.
I picked that up from him too, because I'm not obviously ain't nobody as good as him. It's like bam, there it is,
Yeah, he
and
do
it's
it
right
on
there.
regular.
He is perfect with that finger pointing. But me, I'll be like, oh, there it is.
What?
So I did learn
He's
that from
doing
him.
it.
I learned that from him is look, pull your finger up, find out where it's at on the screen, and then move it to where you're trying to get to. That's the trick. So if I want to point at this thing, or if I want to point at that thing, like move your finger around, you'll get better at it in time.
Now I'm gonna tell
I
you.
did learn that from watching him
I'm gonna
point
tell
at them
you a
damn
secret.
rods.
Should I tell them the
Is it
secret?
1, 2, or 3?
I don't know,
your
bro.
shoulders. Use your
Should
shoulders.
tell-
Son. Use your shoulders.
Like if you want to go to which direction, like I'm raising this shoulder. So
Right.
if I
Yeah.
wanted to point at Brian and I'm raising this shoulder,
Yeah.
I know I got to point over there because
Right.
I'm moving this side. So
Yeah.
I want to point that way. So it's the opposite.
Right.
When
It's
I was
not
on the
this
live and I
way.
wanted to punch Chad, you could probably see me
It's
going,
this
moving
way.
my shoulders, acting like I'm
Or it's
just
this way.
moving.
You want to point at Jody right now? I got to point that way
Right. But
There you go.
You
I'm
see
pointing
where
at Jordan
shoulder
this
is the
way.
opposite.
because it's this shoulder. So it's this way to point at her.
If you want to do it that
And like
way.
you,
Yeah.
yeah, you want to point at Brian. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the opposite because the camera is actually almost like a mirror backwards.
Yeah.
It's-
That was a good tip.
Because if I'm like doing this, I'm pointing at her. But I'm not really because in my real life, I'm pointing away from her.
Yeah.
It's crazy. The camera is backwards like a mirror.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I like doing the whole Brady Bunch thing when I'm up on panel when there's multiple people up here. You look at Greg or Marsha on the side and up at Mama or Alice or whatever. And I like doing the old Brady Bunch thing.
That's why I would look.
How do you like
I
that?
would feel
How do you like
stupid.
that whole solo layout thing?
He used to
Ah! Stand on the big screen. Oh, whoops. Oh, shit. I hit the wrong
it.
button,
That's
Stan.
what you get. How you like being on the big screen, Mike?
I hit the
That was make a
wrong
big screen
thing.
either.
I hit remove instead. Oh, they were on my phone, too. Oh, good Lord. Oh, good Lord almighty. I just messed the whole thing up. I removed Stan and then my phone fell. Welcome to Mike Fisher Home Live Mayhem.
What the fish snatcher is going on?
Right. Here.
Stan, he dropped you in the floor, Stan.
Here you go, Stan. There's the link. And then let me get my phone back up here. Oh my God. I
You
went to
should do that.
remove from solo. Instead of removing from solo, I removed from stream.
Stream. Yep.
Yeah. I just meant to remove from solo and I hit remove from stream. Whoops. And then my phone fell over. California Angling, what's going on?
Hit the button to where we in squares instead of
All right, layout.
it should be the second or third one. Yeah, that's good.
We were already in the second. Here's the third.
That's good.
How do you do that? I don't know how to do that. What do you push?
Good.
Go to
be- it
layout.
should be
Hit
right under-
more and then hit layout.
You hit more and then layout?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I think I had mine like yours was just then. And I didn't know how
What
to change
the
it.
fish Yeah, it's more and then layout.
Okay.
And speaking of which, within this next week, I'm telling you, I'm gonna go ahead and get on my old PC here, and I'm gonna start working on overlays because I'm gonna do the overlays since we do this crazy random ass chit chats, and we get like 3, 4, 5 people up there sometimes.
Yeah.
The background and the overlays can actually show up and make a better screen than just
Yeah.
people sitting here. It adds to the stream, so
It's better for
I'm gonna
the-
start.
it's better
I'm
for
gonna
the
start
viewers
working on
that-
some overlays and stuff pretty soon.
and don't look as crazy and then don't make everybody so it slims your picture. Even though
Yeah.
my picture ain't up, but it would put you like in a tight fit.
I
Sorry,
think Jeremy
Stan.
must have went to bed.
Oh, so sorry, Stan. I went
Hey,
to
no
remove
worries, no worries.
I went
He
to
hit the-
remove
he
from
hit the button
main
and
stream,
dropped the
but I
phone.
removed from stream.
See what happens
And
when
then
you
my
mess
phone
around?
dropped off.
I gotta, oh man.
Okay. Since Jeremy's gone, took his bottle, and went to bed,
Yep.
we're going to talk about Aaron while he's
Ooh.
laid down.
Aaron,
I know he's listening. He's at
What?
work.
Aaron probably
He's at
listening.
work. He's listening.
Yeah, he listening. He
'Cause he's
just
been
ain't
shooting
commented yet,
messages.
but he'll let you know he in here. As soon as you say something slick, he gonna let you know.
No, he's been sending me some through Messenger, so he's listening.
Oh yeah.
So
Trying to keep it away from the screen and message you, huh?
mhm.
We don't deserve to hear that.
We're gonna fish the same dock. We're gonna have 2 poles apiece, and biggest fish wins. And whoever loses has to take the polar plunge.
When? We still have not heard no date.
He got to check
He
his
is.
schedule. You don't
He's
get a
gonna
schedule.
check his schedule in the morning. If
Okay.
he's off that week, it'll be the Friday before the monster hunt, which is next Friday.
Woo.
Okay. So we've almost locked down a day. But gotta
If
check
he
the
can get
schedule.
off that day.
Heard. All
And
right.
I'm gonna leave just as soon as the Flathead Challenge is over. I'm gonna have a car down at the dock, and I'm gonna head out right then.
Yeah.
I won't be streaming late after it.
Oh,
Okay,
you cheating,
Jeremy knows
Joey.
we're playing with them.
Cheating. You cheating.
Who's cheating?
You.
How?
You heard that thing?
I'm not getting involved with it.
No, you heard what she said about the monster tournament? She going to fish the Susquehanna. She gonna
Oh,
come
really?
Oh, I'm
down.
coming back home.
Oh, you going
I'm
back
coming-
home? I thought you said
Yeah,
you
I'm
was
coming
fishing
back home
Susquehanna.
Saturday.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you said you was fishing the Susquehanna for the tournament.
You can fish anywhere you want.
Oh yeah, that's why I said you cheating. That wouldn't be a bad idea though, knowing that the flags be heavy down there.
Yeah. I don't know. You got me thinking now.
If the Potomac boys are getting worried, you gotta
I ain't getting worried.
respect that water.
Well,
I
If
ain't
they
getting
like,
worried.
if the Potomac folks are saying that's cheating,
Nah, I was just talking trash.
hog
the-
leg might say
I
if
mean,
you want to cheat, come up to my
Whoever
water.
win. It's hard to say who's gonna have the biggest fish because everybody is fishing a good body of water. So it's all in
Well,
who.
it's called a monster hunt for a reason. It
The
better be all.
monster hunt
It better
can
be all
a
good
winner
bodies
on
of
a
water.
30-pounder.
That's what I'm going
You just
for.
don't know what's gonna bite.
There's probably not gonna. You're probably not gonna see.
You're not gonna see no 60, 70, 80 right now. Unless
Oh, you never
just
know.
look up on it.
For
You will look
blues,
up on
this
it.
is the time of year. This is the time of year. It might be getting at the end of it, but this is the time of year where that monster blue cat is just lurking.
Yeah.
And the flathead is probably going to be a little bit late for that big flathead. Susquehanna is probably going to be really late because that's Pennsylvania, and those waters are already starting to cool down more so than even here in Virginia. So
See, the Susquehanna is real
Man,
rocky.
it was 42 degrees when I was fishing Sunday. It's cooling down here.
One thing about the Susquehanna though is rocky at the bottom. So you find you some pits, lay there, and just take it's all timing. And you got 8 hours from 2 to 10. And all you need is a monster to come up out that rock.
Yeah, and rocks always hold the bait fish like the green sunfish and the panfish and stuff. So them catfish be lurking around there waiting for that fish to poke his head out.
If all is well, and I get this boat back together before the end of the week, I'm dragging all the way down the main current.
I think you're gonna see some. I think you're gonna see some big fish caught. There's just not gonna be a huge number of fish.
Yeah.
Because I think be slow because the water. Because
the majority of people are gonna be using a little bit bigger bait, and we're also going to that time of year where they're not going to be, depending on where you're at, October 31st, and depending on the water temps, they may not even be chasing that bigger bait. So who knows?
Blue Sunday now, it's just a little bitty tiny chunk of chicken.
Yeah, but
A little bitty. I had
we're talking
literally
about
like a chicken nugget on there, and
yeah, but we're talking about the change of the water temps. And now that it's
yeah,
going to get cooler during the day, like all next week is going to be in the 60s. Well, here it's going to be in the 60s. So that water is going to cool down real good. Now they're going to start stacking up in them warm spots, and they not coming out of them holes until they feed them. So now you got to go find them. And you
Hog
don't
Leg says
find them,
he
you just
intends
out there
on being
with
in.
them on the hook.
And is
Hog
that
Leg
a hog
says
leg or
he
avid?
intends on being in Monster Hunt next year because where he's at, Ultima is known for the big flathead and also big blues. I intend on being in the Monster Hunt next year because his leg will be healed up by then.
I hope
Good.
so.
Already ready for next year.
Bring it on, hog leg.
That's right. Right.
You're gonna have to get 2 more cameras after I whoop you.
Brian the barber, not worried.
Yep, I ain't worried. Hopefully tomorrow I can get this daggone gear plate put on. If I get that put on, I'm good. I ain't worried about the magnet. I can order them or from the shop and they'll have them overnight.
We'll have to see here what happens to the water temps, and the big issue we're having here this year is water. Compared to same time last year, the water levels this year are way low. Like we've got footage from last year fishing the same
down here too, Stan.
Yeah,
water's down.
Fishing the same tide, so where it should be about level, and it's the same like high tide or low, and it's way off the bank further than it was last year. So that affects where the fish are going to be at. And we fish tidal waters, which is a little bit different, but
yeah, mine is a lake, but the water is down here too.
Yeah, well, lakes.
It's low.
Depth is more important in lakes than it is in the rivers, because there's not really current. You're not really involved with a lot of current in lakes. So depth is that next big thing that catfish or fish in general have to relate to. It's a lot of where they're going to be at is depth related. So that's that really affects the lakes a lot more than rivers.
Yeah, when you drop 3 feet in a lake, it's a big difference. Even some of the bait fish stop being as active. It kind of gets weird in the lake.
Yeah, well, big thing,
drops.
especially for bank anglers. When you got water dropping like that, what do fish do? They got to move out into that. They're still going to be looking for that same depth of water, but it's going to be. So that'll move them out further away from shore. So it makes it tougher for the bank anglers in lake situations where the water's down. Now, it might help out boat anglers because then they can get to those more concentrated spots that you can't quite get to from shore. But it's interesting.
California Angler says their lake is 165 feet deep.
Woo!
I don't think that's a lake.
Damn lake. That's the sea.
I'll be right back. My knees and ankles are starting to really lock up on me, so I'm gonna go grab a couple magnesium pills and pop that, and then I'll be right back down.
All right.
WD-40 while you're at it, so they won't.
Some WD-40. I might need to. These might be creaking, but yeah, no. I just know magnesium helps me. I don't wake up in the middle of the night with leg cramps, so I'll be right back.
All right. Yeah, California. We were fishing cod in 150 foot in the damn ocean. So that's a lake there.
Yeah, I gotta get. If I get this daggone, I gotta go out there next week before the tournament, and that was my last night. That was Operation Catch a good amount of fish in the hole, and then start moving around and start locating, seeing where they at, see where your heavy hits are, where your heavy hits are at, and key in that area. But couldn't get to them daggone areas because of the daggone motor.
Yep. Yeah, it's
Always is it like he said last night when we got back to the dock. He just shook his head. And I was like, "What?" He's like, "Every time we got a daggone plan, seemed like it never come together the way we had a plan. We knew what we was gonna do, and it was working for the tournament, but at the same time, start scouting for the monster tournament, and it just didn't pan
Right.
out we wanted it."
right, because everybody that's in that monster, let me tell you something. Everybody wants to win that.
Oh
If
yeah,
you're in that, you're looking for that monster. You want to be the one that says you beat everybody else with that big catfish.
yep.
Because
Yep.
you know, like look at last night. We caught almost 40 catfish, but a lot of them were babies. They're baby blues.
Yep.
You know, like I said, we were fishing, we were scouting for 3 nights trying to find fish, and we found them. And what was there the night before was channel cats. So I was looking to catch a bunch of like 3-pound, 4-pound channel cats. That's what was there. Stan 3 had even caught one in his couple in his cast net, a couple channel cats like that. And those baby blues came in, and just the blues are like even Epic was saying, blues are known for swarming, especially the smaller ones like that, and they just chase those channel cats right out of that area.
Yeah.
If you have waters that have channel cats, blue cats, and flatheads all in the same water, you know, the flatheads are going to dominate that structure areas. The blues are going to dominate the current hole areas, and then the channel cats kind of just take in where they can. So that's pretty much what happens there, and it's a lot of it is just by the way they're designed, the shape of the bodies, because you see that they're all a little different, and they're each built for what the conditions that they're in. So you know those big bull blues are built for that. They're built for that current. They're built for those holes, and you know the flatheads are the way they're designed to sit down in there and just kind of wait, and then bam, pop up with that bottom jaw.
Ambush that prey.
Yeah, they're just built for that. So if you just even look at the way that different species are built, and then the channel cat is kind of like the in between both of them. So they can be where the flatheads normally are if the flatheads aren't there. If blues aren't there, they can kind of squeeze into some of those blue areas. But when you got the 3 of them together, that's primarily why you'll see the predominant. You'll either catch blues or flatheads, and then the channels are kind of split out in between them. And like a big channel cat can hang with blue cats because it's big enough to survive with them.
Yeah.
But the smaller channel cats won't make it in hanging out with the other species. So it's
Eat them. I do have all 3 in my lake.
yeah, and they're totally different. You know, they're catfish, but they're all totally different. You know, they all like different things. They all are comfortable in different areas. You know, it's really, I think all that kind of stuff is really interesting. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I love that kind of stuff.
Well, that's why I always love listening to Tim when he is preaching like actual knowledge about habits and habitat and whatever else and patterns of catfish and the different types, because he breaks it down to where somebody who never even saw a catfish can understand what he's saying.
And you know, the thing that one of the biggest things that kind of helped me is think about it. Fish have small brains. They don't think like humans, and we tend to give them human characteristics where they don't have that. They react on They react on instinct. It's a simple. If they smell this is what they do. If the water changes, this is what they do. They don't they don't have, well, it's getting a little chilly. I think I'm going to put on this coat or this, or should I change it? They don't think like that. There's a, they react to what the conditions are. And once you start thinking like that, that kind of helps you narrow things down a little bit.
That's almost like the bass fisher too. It's like bass fishermen will like buy these little trinkets and lures and whatever that they think look awesome. Well, that's because the bass company was smart and realized, oh, if I can dazzle this angler, they're going to spend $20 on this lure that ain't going to catch crap. They trick them into buying stuff that looks good to the eye. Well, your eye is not the fish's eye.
Look at the bass. Look at the bass fishermen boats and stuff like that, and look at the catfish boat and stuff.
This shit looks like a bedazzled jewel. They got like jewels and bedazzled over that boat. It's shiny, it's bright, it's fast, whatever.
And you get a catfisherman out there, he might got a bucket boat, but he got $1,000 worth of rods out there. The rods and reels worth more than the boat.
Yeah.
When I'm fishing for multi-speed,
they go get it. You can catch a bass on a stick and line. Just keep pulling it in.
Dude, I've already got videos where I was out there trying to catch bluegills to use for bait, and I'm pulling in like 4-pound bass. Yeah. That's all you need. A hook, a line, and a piece of worm. Forget all that crazy stuff. But now when it comes to muskies and other stuff, yeah, some of those lures and big rods and whatever are amazing to get those big muskies and stuff. But when it comes to the whole bass fishing game, I'm like, dude, I've caught bigger bass than the biggest bass master just using my bait rod with the bottle and a worm.
When we used to live in upstate New York. We lived right on a lake up there. Had bass, pickerel, pike, big crappie, and even when I was younger, one of my favorite all-time lures, I could have a little bitty box like this. I'd have a couple of sinkers in there, different size sinkers, a couple of floating Rapalas, either the jointed or like a number 7 Rapala, about like that, just the silver.
Because they give you that swim action.
Yeah, and I'd have sinkers because they float. So a regular Rapala, you can pop it like a topwater bait. You can swim it like a shallow crankbait. It'll swim down to about 2 to 4 foot. You want to fish it if the bass are like suspending, or you want to fish it down, I don't know, 7 to 10 feet along weed beds and things like that. You can put a sinker on there, and that sinker will bring it down like a suspending one. And and then if you want to fish a Rapala in deep water, you get about a 3/8 or ounce sinker, and you can fish that. You're fishing that Rapala right on the bottom. Mepps Aglia spinner was another one of my favorite.
Oh,
lures.
I like the Mepps spinners.
You can catch everything that swims in those couple of bait.
Trout really tear those up too. I catch a lot of trout here in the spring on accident when I'm fishing for a crappie or bass while I'm waiting for a catfish. I'll catch some big trout.
I think I'm gonna head out.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be there in 2.5 hours. I think I'm gonna get an hour nap before I go.
That's it. You got an hour.
Whoops! What, Jody? I finally took the time to type it.
Yeah, I gotta
tonight.
I gotta jump out of here too. My wife's gotta go for some blood work in the morning. But Jody, if you wanna message me tomorrow afternoon so we can get set up for tomorrow night.
Yeah, I'll send you a link.
I'm free whenever. So whenever you get done with work or whatever you're doing, anytime tomorrow afternoon,
yeah,
feel free and we'll get that all set up.
I'll do it during work and during my lunch. And
in between that,
and I'll send it to you.
And I'm
clean up here tonight.
Nap number 2.
I'm gonna raid the party.
Definitely forward to this.
Tomorrow.
Brian and I have been, we tell everybody that we talk a lot behind the scenes about different things, and that's why you've seen us popping up in here. We really enjoy what y'all are doing. Mike, you're doing great. Jody, I sent you that message and I really meant it. And, we appreciate what y'all are doing. And like I said, less than a year ago, I'm the same spot y'all are in, doing the same thing.
Yeah.
So you're on the right track. Keep it going. Keep it positive. Keep it friendly. Keep including everybody that you can. And, and like you said, be yourselves, and people will relate to that. Because there's only
everybody, and I'm being me, but I don't know how positive it is because we be out here being crazy some nights.
Hey, well, that's what some of these. But that's what some of these late nights are for. People like to blow off a little steam and do a little something. But
that's why I actually did laugh because last night when Mark was up here, I saw him like, "Can I do this?" And he was like, "Smoking a smoke." He won't do that on his, obviously, because that's his. But yeah,
well, what happens is
blow a little smoke. You want to blow that smoke? Go ahead.
Well, what happens is as you get as your channel grows a little more and grows a little more.
Yeah.
If you read some of the YouTube things, like they frown on tobacco use.
Well, yeah, and
they frown on all those kind of adult things, and
damn YouTube. It's about us. Damn YouTube. It's about us. Have fun. Do you?
If you get a sponsor by them, then you good. But
I drink like 8 of these tonight. I should be sponsored. Stands to be sponsored by Mountain Dew. And
I recommend Mountain Dew
by the Loco. Because trust me, I guarantee you, I spend like $8 grand.
Yeah,
there you go. We got the Pepsi.
But I
we in the same company, Jody. So we're all right. We in the same company.
And see, I drink Pepsi and I drink the regular Mountain Dew. So
yeah.
But anyways, I really do. Stan, Jody, Brian, everybody else who pops up here occasionally. Just even some of the like people who are in my area, channel wise. They come up here and they're like, they only got 30 or 50 people or whatever, and they pop up and we have a good time. It's all about having a good time. It's all about being you. It's all about trying to do what you're doing. And I just freaking love everybody that I've met so far. So I appreciate y'all.
Yeah,
we love you too, Mikes.
For those that are taking off.
Absolutely.
Well, I'm heading on out.
All right,
and
Jody, take care.
Goodbye and chat, and everybody up on panel. We had a good time. And I'll see you tomorrow.
All right,
so tomorrow night, Jody.
Okay.
Don't forget, Jeremy's whooping us all, supposedly. Jeremy says he's whooping us all.
That's what he say.
Well, we shall find out tomorrow night.
Yep.
Yes, we will.
I'm out of
With,
here. Get up in the
Jim
morning.
from Blue Line Adventures and 2 stands coming up to host at Fiber Car, right?
That's right. That's right.
All right.
And I am looking forward to it. Well, I have fun. I have a blast hosting these things, and I love it. I have a good time meeting everybody and talking with chat and talking with the anglers and answering questions. And
hell yeah, you're one of the best moderators and content providers out there. Like, your channel is amazing as it is, but then you come out and you do these co-hosting things and whatever, and you're one of the best to like. And so is Mark. Mark from Catfish and Crap is literally one of the best for like just reading off the names in the chat and shouting people out and whatever. He's great at that, and so are you.
I've told Mark from day one, he is the best host, MC, whatever you want to call it. He's just got that perfect personality for it. Got the perfect voice. I think he's one of the best.
Yeah.
But
like a
Mike's
regular personality type guy.
And he's got a great personality. He's knowledgeable. He's friendly. So he's awesome. I love Mark. Like I said, we've talked a bunch of times. He's really helped me out along the way. So I can't say enough good things about Mark.
Yeah.
But before
I
I
was
get
surprised when
before I
finally
get
got recognized by him. I'm like, holy hell, he actually said my name. Like, because I've been following for a while on the Instagram thing, and I've been following
Uh-huh.
on YouTube and watching whatever else. And sometimes I'll be like, hey, Mark, and whatever. And I see him on other people's channels, and I'll be like, hey, Catfish and Crappy and Mark, how's it going? And never a response, but I'm not the guy that says, oh, you need to respond to me. So I didn't give a damn. But then one time I said, hey, how's it going, Mark? And all of a sudden he said, hey, Mike's Fishing, how's it going? And that was it. I was like, oh shit, he actually said my name back.
Yeah, 99% of the time, I can tell you from growing so quick in a year from 0 to I think we just at 1,400 now.
Yeah, you're getting up there.
It you try to say hello to everybody, but you just can't, and you miss things,
it's rough.
miss people, and it's never an intentional snub or
Right.
trying to not say hello. I love everybody out there. Y'all hear me say it all the time. And that's really what that's what the deuces mean to me. It's love and respect. I appreciate everybody. That I work hard to make that mean something to me. And
Dude, I already do that, and I have a hard time trying to keep up. But when the chat first starts flying and everybody's like, hello, 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 there's times I'll pop in there and be like, hey guys, I'm at work. I'm just popping in to say hi and hello everybody, but I'm not chatting. And then I'll leave for a minute, and then I'll come back and I'll scroll back and I'll see like 30, 40, 50 people like, hey, Mike's.
yeah.
I'm not even nobody, but they know me because I'll be up in everybody's feeds and shit. So they recognize me, or they're subbed to me too. So I'll get like 50 hellos. But I'm at work. I don't got time to type in hello to all of them. So yes, I do the whole, hey, everybody who said hello, I appreciate it, and I'm waving back, but I don't got time. So a generic hello to everybody. You know. But then once it starts slowing down, that's when like somebody says, oh, hey, hi, Mike's. And I'm like, okay, I can say hi now. And then somebody else will say hi, Mike's. I say hi now. So yeah, we're not, to everybody in the chat, you guys know that we're not snubbing when we can't specifically say hi every single time. It's sometimes we're busy. Either we're at work and we're just trying to chill out and listen in the background and show some love, but we can't fully focus on chat. So we do the generic hi, like, hey, everybody.
Hey,
We're
there's
not trying to miss you. We're not ignoring you. We're not snubbing you. It's just we're busy with whatever's going on in life. And then we're also trying to say hi in general. So
speaking of saying hello to people, there's Tim Molina out there.
in the house.
Tim's been with two stands since before we were two stands. So appreciate
that's the whole Molina family.
Appreciate you, Tim.
Molina,
Thank you.
all them, yeah.
But wow, thank you, Tim. That's an honor to be mentioned with them. Thank you.
Absolutely. Is that the Chad and Mark from Catfish and Crappy? Is that the two other ones? I'm assuming.
Yep.
Yep.
Because the Chad has had his bait shop show for over a year now, and he does the Chad actually started this whole the online tournaments like as we know them. It was the couples challenge last year, was really kind of in our catfish world the first one of that.
And he just had the other couples tournament this weekend, wasn't it, or just recently?
Beginning of October. Yep, it was. And that was the second one. So already been a whole year. So that's awesome.
I wasn't around last year because I've only been doing this for 90 days as far as getting into this community. So, but
look what it's turned into. You got it turned into that, and then you got Catfish and Crappie was doing the one-on-ones and the Iron Cats, all the Iron Cat series from Palmetto, and Catfish Instigators doing the 7 to 7 from the bank, which I had the pleasure of hosting a couple of
That was a
those.
good one too. I mean, 7 to 7. You're talking about a damn 12-hour tournament. That's awesome. 7 to 7.
Yeah.
That
And the
was great too.
first Iron Cat, for those that weren't here, yes, I took second place in that, but we fished 39 hours straight.
Yeah.
No nap, no nothing. 39 straight hours. I had a blast.
Yep.
And but that's I've tried to do all those things because it's fun and I'm getting out there doing it, and that's what it's all about. But before my wife gets too upset, I'm gonna jump out of here. We got to get her to the doctor in a few hours. So appreciate what you're doing, Mike's.
Good luck
Appreciate
with that, by the way. And
Thank you.
appreciate
Thank
you too. Have a
So
good one.
we'll talk to everybody tomorrow, and if I don't see you before tomorrow night, make sure you see Jody's channel tomorrow night. We don't want to miss her whooping up on Jeremy. You don't want to see Mike's coming up there. I think Mike's is going to get second place in honor of 2 stands, and it's going to be a great night. Look at Missy Kennedy. She's another one that I get a lot of pictures from her in Messenger of the fish that she catches. Don't sleep on Missy. She catches some nice fish that nobody knows about. So
Missy Kennedy.
Missy Broken Poles Kennedy, yeah. Melissa comes up, Melissa, I think, out here. But she's not Melissa, but Melissa Kennedy.
Yeah, Melissa Kennedy. That's what I said.
Yep, she was in here earlier.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah, she's fishing tomorrow night. She's fishing tomorrow night in it. She's got a good chance of doing pretty well too. So
yeah.
It's going to be an interesting night tomorrow night. I'm looking forward to it.
All right. I will see you, brother. You, please, for your lady.
I will. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that, my friend. Y'all have a great night, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Have a good one. All right. Man, everybody who's been in chat tonight so far, I'm going to hang out for a while, so I'm not running away right now. I'm just going to announce just in case I missed a few people. But everybody who has been up in here, appreciate it. The freaking panelists tonight that popped up in there was amazing. Poncho Jody, 2 stands, obviously, Brian B. A few chatters earlier that came in here was like big boys like Has Life and stuff, and then all the normal fishing community people like Hogleg, Melissa Deadpool, California Angling Outdoors, Take Down Kenneth Powell, Tim Molina. I mean, just you guys bring joy to my heart. The fact that I'm new to this community and yet I can sit here and see these people that I see in everybody's feeds. And then yet you also come in here and spend a little time in my feed. It is just a beautiful feeling. Martin is still in the house. Speaking of which, Martin, if you can do me a favor, because I know you're one of those great moderators that can search around the link. If Jody has already posted the link to tomorrow's feature event, can you grab that and post it? Oh, hey, thanks, Hogleg. You guys know I mean it. That's what I really like. Like, you guys know I'm not bullshitting when I say this. Like, I really mean it. I've brought you out fishing on the lake, or I brought you into my backyard, or I brought you into my front porch, or I brought you into my home, like, because I enjoy you guys. And I enjoy giving you a place to hang out and have fun, and also talk to each other. And we're a community, and I love it, and I hope you guys love it. It's not just smack talk. It's legit from the heart. I just feel so blessed to have met this community and be feeling what I'm going through my fishing and through my weird random live stuff from the house. I never thought I'd do this. My face and oh, look at my crappy house on camera, or my porch on camera, or my backyard. I didn't think that'd be my type of thing, so it's weird. But it's more about the fishing myself. I love fishing. I have not got a link. Might have it. All right, here. Hold on. Let me. You guys might not see me for a minute, but I will be back in a second. I'm gonna try to swipe away and see if I can find it. Although I don't know. Never mind. I'm not gonna swipe away. Well, it just did. My phone just swiped away finally. I don't know if she posted it yet or not. Because I have not received my invitation. God damn, my phone's acting up. I'll be back there in a second. There it is. I honestly don't know if I can post link because I don't know if she's giving it to me. But it's basically Pontoon Jody is going to be going live tomorrow night, 10 p.m. Eastern. That's 9 p.m. Central. That's when I'm supposed to be there. The last couple weeks, I showed up a little bit late because I'm leaving straight from work. I have not seen it yet. She has not posted it yet. All right. Thanks for the information there. I love the pew-pews. California went them pew-pews. Is that pea shooters, 22s, or some AKs? What's your version of a pew-pew? Wait a minute. That's not the right fucking paper. God dang it. No, it's upstairs. All right. Should probably pop it out there sometime earlier or middle afternoon tomorrow then. Okay, everything from 38 to a 762s. Well, at least I wasn't too silly. I knew that pew pews meant what you're saying now. It's just funny. I always think of the little goofy little icon on Facebook or whatever it is that goes pew pew. It's like shooting a little weird space gun, and it goes pew 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 pew. Carpin back in here, giving a little love to Martin and Deadpool. And seriously, if nobody has Carpin Down Under yet in here, check them out. Check out that name, Carpin Down Under. This name right there. Check that one out. Always up in everybody's chat showing the love. And then, like I said, I don't even know if the dot has ever came in here, but Fishing the Dot is another carp fisherman that I really like. I don't know if they've ever come in here. I don't even know if they're stuff to me, but I follow them and I go check out their stuff every once in a while. But Fishing the Dot is also another great supporter of the community that has a decent channel too for watching carp type content. I'm not saying absolutely full out you have to watch, but decent. Awesome, Kenneth. Good stuff. Still trying to wonder if I want to go to bed earlier or not. I don't actually work until 2 p.m. tomorrow. So I have to like rush to bed, but my shoulders are still hurting from last night. Last night was a weird one as well. Just like tonight, I wasn't planning on going live, but hey Tim, I'm going to sleep. All right, Tim, have a good one, man. And I really appreciate you hopping in too. I know the whole Molina family and stuff, so I appreciate you hopping in, man. That's like a big deal here too. Just like Two Sands and Brian B and Has and other people that pop up here, Jody and stuff. So appreciate you hopping in, Tim. Have a good night. Get you some rest. But anyways, like I said, last night I was not planning on going live at all. And I had like 3 or 4 people say, hey, are you going live tonight? And I was like, no, I don't think so. And then I had like 3 more people ask. So it was like getting close to 10 people almost asking. So I said, hell with it. I guess I'll go live. But me and my girl were having a fire pit to ourselves first, chilling out with some music and fire pit and stuff, just to us personally. And then she had to work early this morning, so she's like, I'm gonna go to bed. You can hang out here if you want. And I'm like, you know what? I think I will. I'll throw a couple more logs on the fire and do a fire pit in the background while I do a live. See if anybody comes up. So that's why it was called like, hey, I'm going live. Anybody awake? And it turned out to be a great night. It was actually a great live last night. And the fire pit was going on until it finally burned out. I just let it burn out. Eventually, I stopped throwing logs on there and let it die out. But man, last night was actually a really fun live. Mark from Catfish and Crappie even came up, and Two Stands and a few other people, and they were up there for like quite a while. It was a good night. And the chat was buzzing through most of the night until about 4:30 in the morning. I finally was like, ooh, all right. Think we're gonna end it. There was only there was a couple moments where I did like moments of silence because something that we heard was like, oh man, that sucks. Some of that COVID stuff hit somebody in the community and they're no longer with us, so did a little chill out, like, hey, nobody say nothing for a minute. Moment of silence and stuff. But overall, it was just one of those weird random nights that turned out to be an amazing night. Tonight was another one where I was watching other people, but then I kept getting these messages. I'm like, no, I guess. But yeah, I'll probably, what is it, 3 o'clock in the morning. So I will probably end this in about 3:30. unless it blows up and goes crazy again. But as of now, probably about a half hour, I'll end it, or before if it dies. Cheers to everybody that's been hanging out, though. I love you guys. I can't believe the love that I've received for being so new here, and I appreciate it. That's crazy, but I'm glad it turned out. Glad. Are you talking to me on? Hey, Polar Bear, what's up? Yeah, I am still at it. Once again, here it is, 3 in the morning. Sorry, I gotta grab my phone when I scroll the chat because I saw something else. What are you sipping on, Mike's? Oh, California Angling. This is what you call a Four Loko. It is 14% by volume, but it's also like what's the ounces? It's basically 2 beers. It's like 24 ounces. So basically pretty much 2 beers as far as size wise, and on top of that it's 14%. It's called Four Loko. That's some good stuff. I had promised that I wouldn't drink it for a while, and I didn't. I kept sticking to cheap shit like Budweiser and Miller Lite and whatever, but those beers do nothing for me because, yeah, I'm a drinker, so. But what I have learned to do is kind of sip it a little slower and enjoy it, relax, and have a good time up here and pay attention. I'm from California. I know all too much about Four Locos. Yeah. Four Locos, boy. They get you in a good way. It's something that turns my poop different color. Oh, wait a minute. No, I will say this. Hold on. I'm going to highlight that, Polar Bear. There is one that I will never drink. I don't even care if somebody else bought it for me. I will never drink Frost. I will never drink a Four Loko Frost. It turned my poo blue. I literally. Oh, Jody, really? I thought you were sleeping. Anyways, so Polar Bear, yeah. Now most of them don't. My 2 favorites, and California will probably know this. My 2 favorites is watermelon and fruit punch. Those 2 are good. They are good to go. Don't ever, anybody in this chat room who thinks they might want to try some Four Loko, please stick to stuff like fruit punch and watermelon. Do not ever drink Frost. If you drink that blue can, you're going to poop blue. I ain't lying. I'm right up there with Polar Bear. It changed the color of my poop because I poop blue. Jody, welcome back. You're walking into blue poop. Watermelon, and I did like peach for a while. Peach was really good for like a little while as a substitute, but then it was too sweet and I didn't like it. Hog legs laughing. California says, yes, sir. I'm assuming he's agreeing with the whole watermelon and fruit punch. Those are the good ones. I don't like the gold because it just tastes like the one that's called gold tastes like the energy drink. What's it called? Red Bull. Gold tastes like Red Bull, and I don't like Red Bull. So I don't like gold. Mike's looking for the link tonight for Jody's challenge. Yeah, we were trying to share your link, Jody, for tomorrow's challenge to get people, signed in, liking it, preparing for it, whatever, but nobody could find it. Thank you, Hogley, for bringing that up. Mike, they started giving me headaches out of nowhere, so I stopped drinking them, but I drink them too normal. And they go, no, I can't drink that gold. Oh, the gold tastes like Red Bull, and I hate the flavor of Red Bull. Hey, Hog Leg, Polar Bear's checking in on the injury, asking you how your foot's doing. But yeah, as far as the I can't do that gold. No. It tastes like Red Bull, and I freaking hate the taste of Red Bull. It tastes like a dusty Sprite. I'm not trying to drink a dusty Sprite. Yeah. I'll see you there, Callie. Well, I had 2 big old. I will have it ready by 8. All right. Kind of getting close to the deadline instead of putting it out ahead of time. The last couple times you put the link out there ahead of time so people knew and were ready. She says she'll put it out closer to 8. Oh yeah, no, Jody, we all get it. Especially for you, you're getting so many different things. So yeah, we get it. It's just the last couple weeks it came out so early. I think people were like, "Wait a minute, where's that link?" Especially me, since I'll be fishing. Biscuits. California says sometimes when you put it out too soon, you end up with trolls on boy accounts. But here's the thing, though. You as the host can avoid trolls because you can literally look and be like, yeah, that person ain't coming up. That's my new thing because what did happen one of my nights, I was out there, I was sipping these, and I was too new and I wasn't paying full attention. And a few people who had already been up on my live, but then they left and went back to chat, a troll took over their name, their icon, and shit, and clicked my link and acted like it was that person. It was not that person. It was a terrible thing. But I've learned from that mistake, and I'm good now. You don't get to come up on my camera unless I know it's you for sure. Polar Bear, I hope you do some kind of fishing soon again. I miss your videos. I like your palm videos, your leg videos, all that stuff. Even if you go out there and don't catch much or you skunk or whatever, or you catch bluegills or you catch those big catfish. I enjoy your farm pond and other stuff, but I just don't see that much content popping up. I'd like to see you do some more out there, buddy. If you can. Depends. I mean, I know life gets in the way, so who knows? There you go. That's what it's about. Hold on, let me highlight that because that's some shit like I would say. California Angling says, if or when I do go live, you don't have to worry about me catching anything because I'm going to catch a buzz at least in the end. That's a Mike's Fishing Home quote right there. Dude, there's been nights where I've been out there and I've drank my face off and I'm just buzzed as all hell. I might get a whole lot of bites and not actually hook up and catch nothing. I'll skunk out there. But man, between the beautiful chat room people keeping me entertained and me interacting with them while I skunk and catch a buzz at the same time, hell yeah. That's why I love this whole new streaming thing that I got into here. It's like, my God, I'm a hermit. I've always been like a loner. I go out there and I go fishing. I mind my business. But now I have this wonderful community that I can either sit out there doing my fishing and watch their channels, or I can decide, okay, let me try to go live and see if they come in here. And then they do come in there and you're chatting with them while you're fishing. It's fucking beautiful. May try carp fishing tomorrow. Depending weather. Alright. Are you doing a live puller or videotaping or just chilling out there? Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta go popping on ice pills. My freaking knees are killing me. I'm gonna go grab another magnesium pill. Ugh. Trying to work these knees out before I go to bed. Ugh. They're popping and cracking. This should be good by the morning. I would say if you're an old ass man like me, pop those magnesium pills. Even though they don't kick in right away. Like right now my joints are still hurting, but if I went to sleep without taking those magnesium pills, I would wake up in the middle of the night with leg cramps and ankle cramps. But when you take those magnesium pills and then go to sleep, eventually when you wake up, you woke up fine. You didn't wake up because your foot was cramping up on you. So Magnesium pills are good for us old folks to have muscle and joint aches. And the WD-40, again, I just saw that again, didn't I? Let me scroll that back. Get that WD-40. Yeah. I do have that, but obviously not for my knees. I have it for if the door starts squeaking, I'll put it in the hinges. I got some WD-40 for that. But as far as these old knees right here, magnesium pills. They help you not wake up in the morning cramping. Magnesium is good for that. Rubbing alcohol works. No, I ain't into no rubbing alcohol. I'm into drinking alcohol. I appreciate the offer there, Kenneth, but no, I prefer to drink, not rub. Oh, hell. God dang it. I'll be right back. I gotta go find a charger for the phone. I have the core, but I don't have the battery pack. But this phone just beeped and said 12%. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get the charger. Okay, come. Let's plug that in there. Plug that into the phone. I see the lightning bolt. All right, it's going. Let's go. Wait to the. Don't want to perfect. Oh yeah, actually, California, I know exactly what you're talking there. I snapped my femur in half, and it also blew a big, like fist-sized chunk out the side. They put a metal rod in it. It was not working at first, and they were talking about re-breaking it, just like you mentioned up there. Like you didn't want them to re-break it. That's what they were saying about my leg at first. And I said, what the hell do I gotta do? They're like, oh well, calcium pills, quit smoking, this and that, whatever. And I actually did. I quit smoking, even though I'm a smoking fiend. I mean, I roll my own cigarettes because I smoke too much to speaking of which, I smoke too much to buy actual smokes. But when that happened and it got to that point where I shattered my fucking leg, they told me if I didn't quit smoking, they might have to re-break it. That don't sound too bad, except for they tell you, oh, well, if we re-break it, we might have to amputate. It might get infected and yada, yada, yada. And we might have to literally amputate your leg. So, yeah, I quit smoking when they told me that. But of course, my dumb ass picked it right back up because I roll my own. So, it's too cheap not to be able to do it. But yeah, I understood what you were saying when you were talking about you didn't want them to re-break it. Because they probably told you the same thing. If we re-break it, we might have to amputate. But luckily, my shit finally grew back and took to the titanium rod that's through my leg. So, but I was taking like 50,000 milligrams of calcium pills. I was drinking milk, and I quit smoking. It was like a big old combination of all that shit. Hogleg, well, my others chat with. All right, Hogleg, good night. Sorry if I missed you. I was talking about my busted up leg, so sorry if I missed you. Good night. Have a good sleep. Tell Melissa good night for me. I might have already missed y'all though. Sorry if I did. Well, maybe not, because I see some other people saying night Hogleg, so maybe I looked up just in time. Tell Melissa good night if you're taking off their Hogleg, and appreciate you guys as always. Lisa Lee, still hanging out back there. Thank you. Telling Hogleg good night. Oh my god, it still says 15 up there. That's crazy. Probably I just stopped smoking weed like 8 months ago. I grow it, but I can't smoke it anymore. But weed is. Well, it's fucking legal around here, California. Well, probably there too. I mean, shit, California is always ahead of us. But I live in Illinois. Illinois is, hey, Carmel, what's going on? Anyways, in Illinois, it is 100% legal for all purposes. You can't get arrested for it or nothing. What do you call it? Recreational, medical, whatever else. If you were actually in jail when they decided to legalize it, they actually let you out of jail, expunge your record, and you're good to go. That's what Illinois is doing with the whole weed thing. So, two for 10 for 2 cents. Oh yeah, Cali. By the way, if you don't know by now, California Angling and Outdoors. I just call it Cali. It's a short version. The only person that will be close to that name would actually be Cali Bear, but they're gonna know when I shout them out because it's Cali Bear. But your name is just too long for me to sit there and say every single time. Zach or Kelly is fine. Right. I'll try to remember Zach eventually. Because I try to remember all the names. I've gotten pretty good, but there's still a few that I just have to call by their channel name because I'm not solid enough. But I do remember a lot, like LG Bass is Tom, and Catfish and Crappie is Mark, and Epic is Tim. Things like that. So I'm getting a lot of them down, but there's still way too many from how many people's channels I pop into and how many feeds I watch. And I can't remember everybody's shit yet. So I'll try to remember Zach. If not, I'm just going to call you Callie. Unless Callie Bear is in her too, then I'm obviously going to say Callie Bear, which will not be you. But you already know that. My name is hard to remember. Really? Is it? Yeah. Well, that's probably why you're smart by having your channel name just Lisa. Because, yeah, they're going to call you by her name, Lisa. Hey, what's going on, Lisa? That's kind of why I changed mine. Like, my name used to just be Mike J. Surratt because that's what my real name. That's what my channel name was because I was not a creator. But now that I decided to start trying to create a fishing show, oh, let me change it to Mike's Fishing Home. But I'm still Mike's. Like, people know, like, Mike's. I'm not like the 40 other Mike people in the channel because they call them Big Mike or whatever Mike Turner, you know. When it comes to me, if I see Mikes, I actually know they're talking to me, and that's when I'll reply. Willie, aka the Dobsons. Hell yeah. Willie is awesome. I love the Dobsons. Cause it's kind of more like me. It's like that motherfucker's like, hey, look, I'll just being me, motherfucker. You don't like it, fuck off. So I like Dabo. Yeah. All right, I hear that. He knows you as Zach also. Yeah. No, I love the Dobson's family channel, especially man. I'm telling you, that shit hit me when he got reconnected with his son. That shit hit me. But I won't go into all that. But that shit hit me. But I love Dobson because it's like fuck you. I'm being me. If you like it, watch it. If you don't like it, fuck you. That's kind of my philosophy. I mean, I sit here, I smoke my smokes, I drink my beer, I talk shit. And I love the clean stuff too. Like when I go to like Palmetto or Two Stands or everybody, you know, Chunky or Has, when I go to their channels, I'm respectful because that's their channels and I love their channels too. But when I'm doing my thing, god dang, I don't give a shit. I'm being me up here. People like it or they don't like it. I don't know. But that is why I like Dawson's channel. Especially the explicit channel. Cause yeah, he's like up there, he's like, hey, I'm just shooting the shit as me. Who's coming up? Who's having fun? Let's shoot the breeze. Let's chit chat. You don't like it? Fuck off. Get out of here. Valerie, what's up? Exactly, Mike. I feel the same way. I would never be a different person on camera than I am off. But I can understand and respect the hustle. Oh yeah. Hey, just hanging out, Val. Another one of those random ass lives. It was flowing more earlier because my goodness, we had like Pontoon Jody, Brian, and two stands up there on the panel earlier. Just randomly popping in. Has popped into the chat for a little while and stuff like that earlier. Kept it going. Now it's to that slow point where it's just me rambling my ass off while trying to interact with the chat. But it still says 17. My goodness. Phew, crazy. Now, tomorrow I'm fishing, though. Tomorrow I'll be out there on Jody's channel. It's hosted on her channel. I think Two Stands and Jim from Blue Line is going to be the host while the rest of us are out there fishing. Probably the full only person. He's good people. Yeah. Brian's good people for sure. So are the other folks that was up there. Like this, I have nothing but respect for all of them. Even when I'm talking smack to someone for whatever reason. Even like Jeremy, everybody gives Jeremy shit, but yeah, I respect Jeremy's game. I've seen him skunk. I've watched him for 5 hours skunk. And then I've also watched him catch big old fat fucking flatheads and stuff. So yeah. So does Chunky. Chunky is that damn person. It's just when he's doing his thing, like you can't help it. It's just like, oh my god, like it brings smiles. And then when you got people up there hosting and co-hosting and stuff like Two Stands and other people, Becca and people like that. Kelly from the Bullock Experience, people like them when they get up there and like do that co-hosting thing too, it's like they just rock it out. I can't stop smiling or laughing watching Chunky. Yeah, Chunky just woo. Rod number 1, 2, 3, whatever. When he was like pointing at them rods, and yeah, and then his laughter and his overall enjoyment and excitement while fishing just comes through, and you can't help but enjoy yourself too. And I'll say it too when I'm out there. Like it's so crazy. Like I get so excited, even over a small fish. Like I catch some fish that's like this big, and I get happy sometimes. Like I'm like, whoa, look at this. Oh, I'll turn it into bait. Whatever. Like I'm having fun while I'm doing that, and then it seems like the chat seems to be laughing and going along too. So, but what I'm really cracking up about, and some of them will know, like Valerie, she's been around forever. As soon as I started, she's been in there. Anybody who's been here since damn near the beginning, they understand that it cracks me up that my front yards or my back porches or whatever, and then now that I started doing it down here in my basement too, it's just amazing me that I wasn't gonna go live, and then somebody said, "Hey," and I'm like, "Oh, okay, sure, here I am." And then it usually turns out to be a decent night. Kind of cracks me up. I'm like, how the hell did this actually be like this weird, crazy, decent night when I should have just went to bed? But I had more fun because I came down and turned the camera on. Kenneth said he's just gonna. Make sure I read that right. Kenneth says, Valerie, I'm just gonna do the lives and showing the love. Yeah, that's what it's about, man. That's like me. Like, I'll go into so many people's lives and just sometimes I can't hang out, but I want to go in there. I X the X out first for the live chat and I hit that thumb up first. That way they get the thumb and then I'll reopen that chat and then I'll talk for a minute. Like, hey, I'm at work. I can't really hang out, but let me throw up the love and thumb up and comment and drop back out. That's what happens when I'm at work now. I hate to see. Dang it. Oh, Carpin going through some pain too. God dang it. Who ain't going through pain these days, it seems like? They're just so tough that people still pop in and have fun and whatever, but they go through so much. That's one thing you never know about somebody's life is what they're going through because we all sit in here and we chat. Like when I'm in people's chats, I'm having a blast somewhere else. But sometimes in the back of my mind, I'm like, oh, they really suck. This happened, that happened, or this happened, or oh my god, I can't even hardly move my arm because something's creaking over here. You never know what somebody's going through unless they tell you. But I definitely will say this community here is just freaking amazing. Even all the way overseas, like Carpet Down Under is over there, like 14 hours ahead. You got people like Martin UK and George Ray and some of these other people from like the United Kingdom or England or whatever that's over there, and they're showing us some love and they're putting in some work for us and amazing people in this community. You don't feel old all the time, just some of the time. I'm going to throw in that just some of the time bit. Because I do, my goodness, I have lost like 60 pounds since I started working this new job. Like tonight, I had to go grab my magnesium pills because my arms and my knees started locking up on me. And I'm like, ooh, these are kind of getting creaky and cranky. So I had to go grab my magnesium pills. I popped 3 of them, even though you're only supposed to take 1 a day. I'm like, no, I'm achy. My knees were creaking. They were locking up on me. My wrists were locking up on me. So I popped 3 of those magnesium pills. You feel young mentally. That's what it's about, technically. I mean, but here's my thing. Like, there was that old song, like, age ain't nothing but a number. And they were trying to say, oh, even if you think you're old, you can feel young. I'm like, oh, hell no. I'm old. I feel old. Here goes Jody. Once again, not sleeping. Where's your nap, Jody? You should be asleep. All right, is that week 3? Let me click that. Oh, god dang it. See, once again, this is what I hate about being the this is what I hate about actually being the content person. I'm clicking that link. I'd actually like to go watch it, but I can't. Nothing happens. All I do is highlight it. I can't actually click the link. Anyways, I'll check it out in the morning, obviously. What the hell? It just sucks. Being the host or the content creator is good in one aspect, but there's a few things that sucks about it, and this is one of them. I can't click that link. I can highlight it for y'all. Oh, look at that. It's blue. It's on the screen. Y'all can see that he commented. So you can scroll back and maybe try to find it, but good thing. Sorry, my phone is about to fall. I'm trying to keep it from falling. There it is. Anyways, I'll highlight it now. But I can't actually click it. Like, if y'all click that, it's going to take you there. I can't click it. Nothing happens. It just highlights. I will put a thumbnail up when I get to work. Alright, cool, Jody. Be careful, Mike. Too much magnesium will give you diarrhea. No, not me. I've eaten lots of food that's supposed to do that. I drink lots of stuff that was supposed to do that to you. It doesn't happen to me. I'm fairly regular. Even though I have lost 60 pounds in the last year and a half from working too much during COVID. I was working 50 to 60 hours a week. But finally, thank the Lord, September came around, the benefits got cut off, and people started wanting to work again. So the last 2 weeks, I only worked 36 hours. That's beautiful. Slightly less than 40, but technically like what an average work week would be. I'm so happy. You would think I would miss the overtime money. I don't. I don't miss the fucking $2,000 checks. I'm cool with the $1,700 checks. Ugh. Oh wait, no, not 1,700, 1,100. I'm sorry. I'm actually down to the point now where I'm working so less. It's 1,100. But it's so relaxing. Like, I'm not working 12 to 15 hours overtime, so I enjoy it. Right now, I'm a cook. I was normally front of the house style stuff. I've been in this business since I was legally eligible to work. I did serving, busing, fucking dishes, all kinds of stuff, but I have done everything in this business from being a busboy all the way up to general manager. But right now, I am a cook. Hey, Becca. Oh, what the hell was that? Becca put up a paragraph. Gotta read that. That's because you have to click links from the YouTube side, not the StreamYard side. Download links from the StreamYard private chat. You can click on. Valerie's saying, good morning, Pontoon Jody. I guess let me grab this just in case. My God, I got a few people popping up in here. This is only just in case. I don't care if anybody does or not, because it's already been a long, good night. We had a great night with a lot of panelists up earlier. But just in case, there is the link. Yeah, we had Jody, we had Two Stands, we had Brian B, all of them in here earlier, kicking up on the feed, continuing the conversation. So this is technically just in case there's a late night. If not, no worries. What time is it? It is already 4 a.m. again. Good Lord. How the heck is it 4 a.m. again? Good news is at least I don't work at 11 like yesterday. Yesterday I ended the feed at about 4 or 4:30 in the morning, and then I came in the house, grabbed a beer, and watched about another hour and a half to 2 hours of other feeds. And I took about a 2-hour nap before working 10 hours a day. So it's been a long ass day. I can't believe it's already 4 o'clock again almost. Time flies when you're having fun. Yes, it does, Valerie. Mrs. Jeremy, what? Is he in here again? Scroll. Sorry, I don't see Jeremy when I just scroll by like 15 minutes of chat there. He might be hiding, I don't know. But yes, Valerie does. And Lisa, I hope you heard me when I answered your question about what do I do. It's basically like I've done everything in this business, but now my actual thing is I cook. I'm a cook in a farm to table restaurant, locally owned. Everything that we bring in is bought from local farms, not that big pharma crap. Locally raised eggs, pork, beef, all of it. And also hops for his bar side, because we actually we're a farm fresh to table restaurant, but then he also has the brewery. Like, we don't sell no stupid shit. You can't come in our restaurant and get like a Miller Lite, a Budweiser, none of that, because we're a brewery too. So the only beer you can get is what we brew. Oh, good dang it. I did my. All right. Awesome. Didn't know if you heard or not. So thanks for letting me know you did. Hey, George Ray back in the house. What's going on, man? $3.55. All right. Ugh. Sorry, guys. My eyeballs are having a little trouble focusing. Like I said, I was up until 7 o'clock this morning. Had to be out the house by 9 and get to work again. Worked all day. Watched some feeds and then went live. And I ain't gonna lie, like I was surprised at how well tonight's random ass live went again earlier. But right now it's kind of like slowing down. 'Cause I'm like, oh my god, can you see? Carpet. You take these ones, you take those ones, you take those other ones to her more. Tell me back. All right. It is 3:57 a.m. If by 4 a.m. nobody's really breezing those chests by or saying, hey, can I come up on the panel, whatever, to keep it going again, I'll probably go to bed. Literally within 24 hours, I've had a 2.5 hour nap. It's getting to 4 a.m. again. It's already been a great night. I feel bad because a few people just popped in here, so my God, I almost wanna let it keep rolling and keep trying to chit chat and whatever, but oh my God. In over 24 hours, I've only had 2 hours of sleep. Get some sleep. Probably pretty soon here. I'm gonna roll a cigarette, gonna sip that beer for a while. But yeah, it's probably about time for me to freaking get an actual nap in. I'm gonna pull a Jody. I need a nap. It's probably getting there. I just still like I gotta see it again. Like I love you guys. I appreciate you popping in here for these weird ass stupid random lives. Like I'm not even planning on doing nothing. If it was my preference, I'd only go live while I'm fishing so that you get the fishing plus the fun of the live. But I get these questions that pop up in Messenger or in my text or whatever. Hey, you going live? So that's what happened again. I got asked if I was going to. I said I don't think so, but maybe later. Because I was already watching Brian B over doing his what do you call it? No script. So I was not planning on it. But I popped in and then you guys all popped in and then when they were done with their stuff, they popped over and came in. So that was a great freaking night. 32 going on 60. That's what I kind of feel like carping. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like 47 going on 100. That's where I'm at. I'm 47 going on 100. So I'm right there with you. Get some sleep, Mike. Yeah, I will soon. I will soon. But I also have one thing that I can't wait. It's coming soon, I think. I'm finally gonna have my first mail, what do you call that? Mail call or whatever video. Where people sent you some mail and then you can open it up and take a video of it. But y'all know my dumbass. I'm gonna do a live. It ain't gonna be a video. I'm gonna be live when I do it. I'm sorry. Even though I was a loner and did not like people in general, I have just come to like this community so much and stuff, and I like actually like looking at the chat and interacting in real time. So almost anything I do will be live. I might do some videos still because I do like to, especially if I'm live and a fish happens or whatever. Yeah, I want to download it, cut that part out, and make it a video. So technically, my only videos will be like when I actually have a fish on, catch fish, woo woo. Other than that, everything's gonna be live. Cause I have more fun, like interacting with you guys live, talking to you. You ask me a question, if I saw it, I'd answer it to the best of my ability. If I'm like this, I'm like, ooh, y'all see that? And then I'll look over here like, y'all see that? And then see if y'all did see that. It's fun. The live aspect is a whole different thing. It's fun. Buddy, good night, Jeff. All right, good night, Kenneth. I probably already missed him. He said good night, Mike, and good night, Catfish Family. Whoops. Right there. That looks like it was a couple minutes ago. I probably missed it. Sorry, buddy. Have a good night, Kenneth. See you around the next time I see you in somebody's chat or mine. Have a good one, brother. Yeah, here in a minute, I probably will just be like, I just cannot believe this, bro. Got from this continual like I guess I would say regulars. Kind of like when I served. When I was a server, I would get people who would literally sit at the bar and have some drinks and wait for my table to open. Like they would request me, like, "Oh, I'm not going to the table unless Mike's taking care of me." So they would sit at the bar and like get lit. Sometimes even have a few snacks and appetizers or whatever, but then they would come into my table once a table opened up and they'd order another bottle of wine. They'd eat another round of appetizers. They'd eat a steak and lobster dinner. It was crazy. Especially the fact that they're like, we want him. We're not eating here if we don't get Mike serving us. That's how crazy it was. Let's see, 404. Yeah, chat definitely seems to have slowed down. The last three messages look like they've been up there forever. But obviously, it seems like people are maybe just passed out, leaving it in the background, I guess. I don't know. It says 14 up there, but yeah, chat's not moving. I appreciate you guys just leaving it running in the background too. That's what I do sometimes when I'm at work or whatever. Especially now that our boss said we can't use our phone no more. God dang it. I used to actually like looking in on those live feeds and like, hey, what's going on? I'm at work, but let me go and say hi to the people I recognize. Can't do that no more. My boss says if he catches you on the phone one time, that's a verbal warning. If he catches you again, he's confiscating it. And I looked him dead in his eyes and said, you think you're taking my phone? You ain't taking shit but me off the schedule because I'll walk out of here. But I get the policy. I understand why. So I can't watch no more while I'm at work. That sucks. Yeah, chat has a move. So, all right, here we go, everybody. Get off there. All right, everybody who's been just leaving and running in the background, I appreciate that because obviously it says there's like 14 people and there's only like 3 people who are randomly commenting here and there. So, Valerie, Kenneth, Carpin, George, Lisa, Becca obviously popped in for a minute. I appreciate that. You weren't hanging out for a while, but you popped in at least, so thank you. Love that. George Ray, Lisa Lee. Good thing. Just trying to spell that. Kenneth Carpin. All right. Yeah. All right. All the same people. I think I caught everybody in that last little rundown. All right, everybody. Have a great night. And once again, obviously, freaking Mike Fishing Home is about fishing and home. And I love all of you guys that I've met through here. You're like my second home. You're opening me up. You're getting me out there. You're making me have a blast talking to you, learning about you, watching your content, things like that. So it's been a blast getting to know you guys. Have an amazing night. I'm going to go ahead and check out. And I appreciate you popping in. You too, Valerie. Thank you.